Hello. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Game Week 17 FPL stream. इस बार हमने Thursday को रखी है. Piyush has joined us from Wise and Otherwise. His channel is pinned in the title itself. I'm pretty sure you guys already know me and Piyush have been on various different streams together. We've been discussing football for what? कितना टाइम हो गया अभी? 3 महीने तो हो ही गया है, I think आराम से, है
Yeah.
ना? Around about that time. And Advait, our usual panelist on the stream, as always. Nice to have you, buddy. Chalo, let's not waste too much time. Let's just get into the nitty gritty of it. तो हम करते क्या है? We are all going to see अपनी FPL streams, FPL teams, and उसमें क्या changes करने हैं based on the fixtures of Game Week 17. Those are the things that we're going to do. The other things that we're going to do is we are going to look at all the other teams of the Discord members. Discord members ने अपनी teams FPL discussions में already share कर चुके होंगे. To my knowledge, there are around 12 to 13 teams. So we're going to be analyzing and we're going to be looking at what are the best recommendations that we can give you based on what selections you have, based on how much budget you have, and how many free transfers you have. ठीक है? So unselfishly, we will begin with my team. As always, पर पहले थोड़े से चैट्स एक्नॉलेज कर देता हूँ. विवेक भाई, व्हाट्सअप, थैंक यू सो मच गाइस. विवेक
hello,
भाई,
Vivek
बीइंग
bhai.
सरांगी, द ओजी क्रिएटर, ओजी आर्सेनल क्रिएटर. Thank you so much for joining. Ritin bhai, of course, let's go. Ritin bhai, by the way, top 100 in India bhai. His rank is 76 or something all over India. That is पसीने आ जाते हैं मेरे को सोच के.
सोच के ही अजीब लगता है. I mean, मतलब I've never touched that rank भाई. मतलब वो दो digit में have never come ever in terms of neither overall nor India.
मैं तो स्कूल के एग्जाम्स में ही इतनी अच्छी रैंक नहीं आई, तो ऑल ओवर इंडिया एफपीएल इज अ रिडिकुलस थिंग.
And kudos to Ritan bhai for such an bhai. It is not a fluke. It in game week 17 you are still there, and he has been there since I think game week 2-3. He has gained the momentum and he's still there. I mean, there's a lot of thought behind it. And yeah, we are just seeing him perform the way he is performing. And I said to him, "Ki bhai, why don't you just come out and speak about your decision making and all?" I don't know why he's not doing it, but maybe
Game
today he
week
will.
19 पे I have planned to get Ritan bhai. Game week 19 is the halfway mark of the season, so that is when I want to have a better discussion with him. क्योंकि uh, even by game week 19, I'm pretty sure, not no jinxing or anything like that, but I'm pretty sure he is, with the kind of signings and the kind of players that he already has, he is doing a fantastic job. तो
Yeah.
मेरे दिमाग में कोई डाउट नहीं है. So because it's the halfway mark, we will then ask Ritin bhai to take over the FPL stream and run it from there. Because no one better qualified. हम under qualified लोग हैं जो रितिन भाई को एडवाइस देते हैं.
I remember at the start of the season when I first met KV bhai and Adi bhai, and I remember there was this mini league which we all are part of. I think it's a review or goal or something like that. मतलब शायद वो UD bhai वाली stream की part है. I remember KV bhai was sitting first and few positions उनके नीचे शायद Adi bhai थे. And I thought to myself, भाई मैं कहाँ आ गया हूँ यार. मतलब आई हैड नेवर सीन इतने सारे लोग इतने पैशनेटली एफपीएल खेलते हुए जिनको मैं जानता हूँ. So, अगर ओवरऑल आप देखोगे तो बहुत सारे लोग खेलते हैं, बट यू डोंट नो देम पर्सनली. बट दिस इज द फर्स्ट टाइम आफ्टर जॉइनिंग दिस कंटेंट क्रिएशन वाला पार्ट, देयर आर सो मेनी पैशनेट एफपीएल प्लेयर्स. एंड उसके बाद से आई स्टार्टेड फॉलोइंग केवी भाई का ये एफपीएल वाला स्ट्रीम, व्हिच इज exactly what you need to hear prior to your deadline thing. And again, Adi bhai is there. And for people who don't know, I've said that on record. These are my two favorite Arsenal supporters, and मेरा रैंक भी है. तो एडी भाई फर्स्ट नंबर पे, केवी भाई फॉलोड बाय हिम. एडी भाई के लिए देयर इज मैसिव रिस्पेक्ट, मैसिव लव, एंड आई थिंक एवरी आर्सेनल के लिए बेस्ट रिप्रेजेंटेशन अगर कोई दे सकता है तो वो एडी भाई है. एंड अगेन केवी भाई तो रॉक स्टार है.
Definitely. I agree with that. Beavis and Butthead वाला जो partnership है. Hello Sushant, thank you so much for joining. What's the league code? अरे यार, अरे कोई league code दो भाई. लिंक पिन कर दूंगा मैं. कोई league code दे दो यार भाई, चैट में डाल दो प्लीज. तू डाल दे यार. Rusty, what's up? Thank you so much for joining. Piyush bhai always reminds me of Karunesh Talwar.
You know what, Rusty? You know what? I think there are few people who have told me like this. So I remember in one of the streams,
Oh,
I don't know.
oh my God,
Ah,
he's so right.
yeah, and in one of the streams, I remember Yudi Bhai put a picture of me and
नहीं नहीं
Karunesh
नहीं.
alongside each other, and he said, "Bhai, matlab you look younger version of Karunesh Talwar." I showed that picture to my wife, by the way, and she agrees. So yeah,
Oh my God, look at this.
yeah.
अरे यार, he just has थोड़ा सा elongated face or something like that, but otherwise it's uncanny,
अभी
man,
तो केवी भाई द
uncanny.
स्पेक्स हैव चेंज्ड ना. अभी मैं आई हैव चेंज द स्पेक्स. जब वो
Hmm.
ब्लैक वाला था तब तो और सिमिलैरिटी लग रही थी दोनों फोटोज में, उसमें और इसमें, बाय द वे.
चार्ल्स कह रहा है केवी रिएक्ट एक गलत बात है. पैनल टाइटल कंटेंडर्स का है, नो वीकेंड गेम प्रीव्यू. समझा नहीं मैं क्या. पैनल टाइटल कंटेंडर्स का है मतलब सिटी एंड आर्सेनल ना.
सिटी एंड
नो
आर्सेनल, हाँ,
वीकेंड गेम प्रीव्यू.
रिव्यू.
वीकेंड गेम प्रीव्यू भी कर लेंगे. अभी तो छुट्टियों का टाइम आने वाला है, तो नाउ वी कैन डू अर्ली इवनिंग स्ट्रीम्स. मैं तो सोच रहा हूँ 5 साढ़े 5 बजे चालू कर लेंगे. सबकी छुट्टियां चल रही होंगी, स्कूल कॉलेज वगैरह जो भी लोग देख रहे हैं. अर्चित कह रहा है आई नो यू लुक्ड एट माय टीम बट कुड यू डू इट टुडे आल्सो. बिल्कुल यार अर्चित, जस्ट शेयर इट इन दी, भाई वहाँ पे शेयर कर दो यार, अपना डिस्कॉर्ड पे शेयर कर दो, लिंक डाला हुआ है. मैं उसका भी 2 मिनट में पिन कर दूंगा जब हम पहली टीम डिस्कस करेंगे. रस्टी यस भाई, मिसिंग यू. बिल्कुल यार विवेक भाई, वी बीन मिसिंग यू. विवेक भाई आने वाले थे, but then I think last minute there was a certain commitment that he had to go to, but he was going to join us for a watch along. But I'm pretty sure he'll be back with us very soon. By the way, it's good to see you, bhai log.
Hello,
Bilkul
Charles.
man, nice to see you. Rio 49 interview with Bruno live right now. React to that. अरे एफपीएल स्ट्रीम में क्या हुआ है ना, मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड की पूरी सभा लगी हुई है
आर्मी
भाई,
है,
पंचायत
आर्मी है
लगी हुई
भाई,
है वहां
वहां
पर.
जाके देखो.
वो
सही बात
करेंगे
है.
रिएक्ट इसके लिए. हम देखो, वी डोंट हैव, हमारे प्लेयर्स आके ये नहीं कह रहे हैं कि यार मैनेजमेंट ने ये कर दिया मेरे साथ, मैनेजमेंट ने वो कर दिया मेरे साथ, इस बंदे मेरे से ट्रस्ट नहीं करता है, मेरे को सऊदी भेजने की बात हो रही है. हमारी टीम की बात, हमारे प्लेयर्स नहीं करते ऐसा कुछ. तो वी डोंट हैव टू रिएक्ट और रिस्पॉन्ड टू दैट एट ऑल. कि अगर आज का स्ट्रीम इमरजेंसी स्ट्रीम तो नहीं है. नहीं 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 नहीं, आज आराम से बात करेंगे गाइस, चिल होके बात करेंगे, मजे में बात करेंगे. पीयूष इज हियर. आई वांट हिम टू गेट कंफर्टेबल अबाउट एफपीएल, क्योंकि हो सकता है ऐसे कुछ, क्योंकि अभी गेम वीक 19 आने वाला है. एंड गेम वीक 19 पे क्या होता है, व्हेन यू हिट द हाफ वे मार्क, your chips and all are refreshed. Is that right, Advait?
19 nahi, I think by January, December 31st. Is that game week 19? I'm not too sure. 31st ko Sara, on 1st January, Sara, these things get.
I think 31 को ही
So
है.
game
I
week
think
20.
31 को
On
ही
game
है
week
game week
20,
19.
everything gets refreshed. All the chips get refreshed.
So there are these variables that are going to come into play. तो हम आराम से सब कुछ डिस्कस करेंगे. We'll take our time, so don't worry. My FPL is pending since 2 weeks. लवान्य, अरे यार लवान्य यार, अगर 2 हफ्ते से पेंडिंग है तो कभी कभी पता है क्या, वो भी काम कर जाता है. लोग अपना एफपीएल छोड़ के चले जाते हैं एंड दे स्कोर मैसिव पॉइंट्स रिगार्डलेस. हेलो पीयूष भाई, कनिष्क चल रहा गहरी चाल एंड डॉक्टर एफपीएल. थैंक यू सोलो फ्लेम, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर ज्वाइनिंग. लिंक पिन कर रहा हूँ. अच्छा फटाफट से सारे कमेंट्स ले रहा हूँ जल्दी से. इतने सारे कमेंट्स कैसे आ गए. अर्जुन रमेश,
नहीं, आई डोंट
what's
अंडरस्टैंड
up, Bidar?
हाउ इज देयर एनी रिजेम्बलेंस ऑफ मी विद अर्जुन कपूर यार भाई. मतलब करुणेश आई अंडरस्टैंड, अर्जुन कपूर.
सिटी जीत रही है लीग, अपनी प्लेयर्स बहुत फ्रीक्वेंटली इंजर्ड हो रहे हैं. दिस इज अनसस्टेनेबल. गुड पॉइंट, वेरी गुड पॉइंट. उसके बारे में भी बात कर लेंगे बीच बीच में. विल टच ऑन दी दिस मर्की लर्की टाइटल रेस जो सिटी वाज सेइंग, अरे नहीं नहीं आर्सेनल हो गया टाइटल रेस खत्म. उसके बारे में भी बात करेंगे. लाला के सुपर चैट के लिए रेडी वर्सेस एवर्टन. मैं तो कह रहा हूँ यार, लाला को ना 90 मिनट्स के लिए ब्लॉक कर देते हैं.
हाँ, बैन कर दो उसको. लाला भाई को बैन कर दो.
मैं
नहीं
कहता हूँ
चाहिए
उसको
ज्यादा।
ब्लॉक कर देते हैं, फिर आफ्टर 90 मिनट्स ना उसको फिर से अनब्लॉक कर देंगे वरना उससे
But don't
50
tell this
डाल देगा
scheme
और
यार
एवर्टन
भाई.
के अगेंस्ट।
केवी भाई don't tell this scheme ना. आप पहले से बता दोगे तो he would have known. आप कर दो फिर
24
उसके
घंटे
बाद.
पहले करना पड़ेगा यार, 24 घंटे पहले करना पड़ेगा, और गेम खत्म होते ही डन रिजल्ट के बाद। बट ऑब्वियसली इट्स ऑल अ जोक। डिफेक्टिव एफसी के भी भाई 5 गेम, रुक जाओ आपकी भी इमरजेंसी स्ट्रीम आएगी देख लेना।
भाई
अच्छा,
आ तो गया है भाई। 2 पॉइंट आ गए
ऑलरेडी
हैं हम लोग।
ऑलरेडी कर चुके हैं हम। डिफेक्टिव जो तुम मांगते हो उसके लिए लोग ना ही बोलेंगे। इतने यूनाइटेड ने इस सीजन नहीं जीते भाई, हमने एक टीम डिस्कस नहीं करी है। चलो लेट्स स्टार्ट। अपनी टीम के साथ चालू करता हूं मैं। ओके, चलो। आई हैव स्टार्टेड विद द ट्रांसफर्स वाला स्क्रीन। दीज आर द पॉइंट्स आई पिक्ड अप इन गेम वीक 16। I picked up 72, 12 more from average. Not great, not horrible, but there were certain problems that I faced with Matty Cash and Voltemade. Voltemade, of course, well done Voltemade. Own goal as a striker, बहुत ही बढ़िया. Nothing better than that.
फिनिश
Matty Cash,
देखा
of
आप लोगों
course.
ने, क्या फिनिश था
और
यार,
एक
लाइक
खतरनाक finish, man.
वहाँ कसम, लाइक ही मेंट इट।
Piyush, did you see the game?
Yeah
The
भाई, yeah.
Newcastle और उसका Aston Villa के against था ना?
पीयूष भाई का स्ट्रीम चल रहा था उसी टाइम पे, क्योंकि सिटी का
Yeah,
मैच
but
चल रहा
I
था।
saw the high.
अच्छा,
हाँ, I saw
Sunderland
the
के against था,
highlights
sorry.
उसके बाद. Yeah. I saw the
Sunderland
highlights, bhai,
versus
because
Newcastle.
because Addy bhai has just come to the stream and he said, "Ki Piyush bhai, what are your thoughts on this derby?" And I said, "Bhai, if it weren't for City wala game, I would have watched this game because we all know how beautiful that game is." And फिर उसके बाद I went back and I saw the highlights. Yeah.
Actually, it turned out to be a pretty crap game. If you ask me, I was really looking forward to some, fisticuffs, थोड़ी लड़ाई मारधार वगैरह, but none of that happened. Anyway, अच्छा तो अद्वैत, I don't want to ask too much, ठीक है? मैं पहले तो जनता भी ये जानना चाहती है कि भाई what is this Igor Thiago वाली situation? क्या हो गया इसको? Like, is he okay?
तो जिस नॉक
Is he
हुआ
going to
है,
be fit?
he's sustained the knock in the Carabao Cup. So I mean, probably wait till tomorrow, but he should be fine. It didn't look serious because he didn't hobble off anything. He just walked off the pitch, so it doesn't look like it's serious. But let's just wait for Keith Andrews' press conference call. I think we'll get better idea of it. So if you have a transfer, save it, or if you want to take a -4, go ahead and do it. But just wait till tomorrow. But I think he's a good long-term hold for sure, definitely, if he's
But
fit.
ठीक है,
Addy
long
bhai,
term hold.
they played City yesterday, right? So he was not in the squad as well. He was not
No,
in the
that's what. So
squad.
in training, mein he so if you
Oh,
watch the I think the Brentford wala official page unka, they were showing him before the game. वो कुछ training वेनिंग कर रहा था, and then he hurt himself, and
yeah.
but he
Because I
walked it
think
off.
Sade started
Sade
at the
started.
top and he was toothless, by the way,
Then
yesterday's
Damsgaard,
game. Yeah.
Keeman Damsgaard started on top.
Yeah.
अच्छा तो Thiago I'm going to keep. I'm going to also keep Voltemade for now. What I'm concerned is with Dewsbury Hall. Everton का अगर
He's
मैं
out.
next
He's out.
fixture
You have
देखूं,
to remove him. Transfer करना ही पड़ेगा, देखो.
है
He's
ना,
out.
तो
He's out.
instead of Dewsbury Hall I'm thinking of getting in Bruno Fernandes. What do you feel about that?
हाँ, go ahead. You
Can I
don't
even
have
buy him?
United cover, but तेरे पास पैसा है तो कर लेना. नहीं है तो if you want to go
नहीं है,
budget option, Harry
9.3 का
Wilson.
है Bruno Fernandes.
पैसा नहीं है तो Harry Wilson.
Harry Wilson.
If
But
you
Harry
don't have the
Wilson तो विला का प्लेयर है ना,
नहीं भाई,
विला का
फुलम का है.
मिडफील्डर है।
फुलम का है.
अच्छा सॉरी
No, but if you get, let's say, if you want to have a fifth midfielder, then who do you bench?
वो
अच्छा
बात भी
ठीक
है.
है तो
Thiago or Voltemada. I think Voltemada has Chelsea, so
I think he might score against Chelsea, but and one more thing, another thing that I wanted to say is Crystal Palace is also playing against Leeds. So
Mateta.
instead of Dewsbury Hall, I can bench Dewsbury Hall. ठीक है, मैं Dewsbury को bench पे डाल दूंगा, लक्रोय का अंडर डालूंगा. ठीक है, मैं अभी करके दिखाता हूँ, अभी फटाफट से करके दिखाता हूँ, बाकियों की टीम भी करेंगे.
भाई उसके
ड्यूसबरी
तो
हॉल
निको अराइली भी बेंच में क्या कर
देखना,
रहा है
एक
यार.
मिनट,
निको अराइली को खिला दे
देखते
दिया
देखते
वेस्ट
चल, मैंने ड्यूसबरी हॉल को डाल दिया, लेक्रॉय को ले आया. ठीक है, राइट नाउ वी आर 4-3-3. फिर मैं GMRS को ले आता हूँ. ठीक है, जस्ट ऐसे ही GMRS को किसकी जगह लाऊं, बट विला प्लेइंग दीज गाइज, इसको हेनकैपिया की जगह ले आता हूँ.
आई थिंक यू शुड प्ले निको अराइली अहेड ऑफ मैटी कैश.
ठीक है,
See,
tripling
Etnuri,
on.
if Piyush Bhai also, I think will know. Etnuri is out for AFCON.
Yeah, yeah.
Piyush Bhai, so I think O'Reilly is your only left back, along with Rico Lewis, who can also play in that role, along with
Yeah.
Guardiola. Ye no,
The
he
only
Sanjay.
the only problem here would be if Pep goes some अजीब सा जो उसका mindset होता है and plays Guardiola on the left and puts Kusanov on as a centre back, which he did by the way in this yesterday wala game. But
I
again,
remember.
yesterday Ruben Dias was not playing, so Guardiola was there. But I kind of feel O'Reilly's minutes are as secure as Haaland's
Hmm.
by for me. मतलब, I think he is going to going if he
Hmm.
plays, he's going to play on the left as a left back.
So KB, I think it's a no-brainer then, bro. I think O'Reilly has to be there. West
But
Ham
you
by
have to use भाई केवी भाई but you have to use one transfer or else 5 से 6 नहीं हो रहे ना हो रहे हैं but
No,
I'm not
I am
sure
going to
5 से 6
use. I am going to use members. I just want to set the formation first, and based on that for this game week, then I'm going to make the transfer. Like one out and one in. So for me, the question is, who am I going to bench from this? ये जो अभी जो मेरी playing formation है, because I don't want these guys to play. I don't want Cash to play. Dewsbury Hall is out. And अगर Dewsbury Hall को मैं transfer out करता भी हूँ, then I get in someone. Then what is the point of that? Because I already benched him. And Hincapi, I don't want against Everton. Will be away because I know it's going to be a little bit of a tough game. It's going to be a little bit rough and tough मामला. So
but
I
Everton
don't
have very
want.
good players on me. Ghana Gay, Iliman and I. No Grealish. Grealish is
हाँ
injured.
गए हैं, but अभी हमारा away form isn't that great, ना? And Hincapi also looks a little bit, like off.
I think you should play him instead of Guimaraes, personally. I think Chelsea, looking at Newcastle का current form में, and you already have Voltamada anyways. Why do you want to double up? थोड़ा variety
Mm-hmm.
ला.
अच्छा
And then
ठीक
you'll
है,
double
तो
up form.
I do this. I get Bruno out. And I have a back four of O'Reilly, Lacroix, Hincapi, Anderson. ठीक है.
Hmm.
हालैंड को मैं कैप्टन बना लूंगा. दैट इज अ नो ब्रेनर.
Of
ये
course,
मैं
no
अभी कर
brainer.
देता हूँ.
West Ham United, भाई.
एंड लोग ये भी पूछ रहे हैं अभी आगे जाके टीम्स में लोगों ने सवाल ये भी पूछा है कि क्या अर्लिंग हालैंड को ट्रिपल कैप्टन करना चाहिए. आई थिंक इसका जवाब
Yes,
अभी दे देते
this,
हैं कि अगर
if you
आपके
have your
पास
chips,
है ट्रिपल कैप्टन अभी कर दो.
yes,
We've
this is
said
the
this
game.
before also. We've said this before. पता है पीयूष, we've said this so many times कि अगर है ट्रिपल कैप्टन अभी कर दो. सबको 3-3 2-2 पॉइंट मिले हैं, इंक्लूडिंग अद्वैत एंड मी.
I did my triple captain in I think game week 2 or game week 3 तो उधर तब he scored brace. I was very
मारा.
lucky. I was very fortunate to have gotten those points.
जिन जिन लोगों ने तब कर लिया, they are very lucky.
नितिन भाई ने भी उसी टाइम पे किया था, उसको भी.
I think
मजे हो
I
गए
did
थे.
it against Everton वाले game में I guess
Hmm.
and for I think he hadn't scored that game and फिर in 90th minute पे he scored the first goal and in 93rd minute he scored the second
Was
goal.
the second.
तो it हाँ I was very lucky. नहीं तो वो blank था by the way उस game में.
अच्छा हाँ, I remember लास्ट में उसने 2 गोल मारे थे. ओके, तो couple of questions answered. अब मेरे को बताओ, चलो अब मैं ट्रांसफर्स पे जाता हूँ. ठीक है, नाउ वी हैव द 4-3-3 सॉर्टेड. तुमने मेरा स्टार्टिंग 11 देख लिया? ओह सॉरी. ठीक है, एंडरसन, ओराइली, लैक्रॉय, हिनकैपी, फोर्डन, रॉजर्स, साका, हालैंड, वोल्टमाडे, थियागो. अब मैं ट्रांसफर्स पे जाता हूँ. अब बताओ क्या करना है.
But by the way, your team is already that good, yaar. Kiwi bhai. What we need to ask ourselves after watching this team is, if you want to make a transfer for a longer term, or is it a short term punt? Because उस पे depend करेगा who should you be bringing in for this festive period particularly. So
Correct.
अब वो आपको decide करना है कि if you are looking for a longer term investment, then people like Bruno and all make sense. But if you're just looking for 1 or 2 week punt, I think there are few players that you should look forward to. I think Semenyo being one. I think he's playing against Burnley at home, and I think there was this stat that I read that they've scored almost 2 goals every home game that they have played this season. Bournemouth, that is, and he is in form. Even though he doesn't look like the Semenyo of first 6 games, I think he's still taking those crucial chances. He's there in the box. He has most number of shots as well. So for 1 or 2 week man, I think Semenyo is one. But then again, your team is already so stacked. If you put Semenyo, then who do you bench? Then dilemma comes again back to you. So let's say if you let Dewsbury all, तो फिर you'll have to either bench Guimaraes or some. What you can do is, if you're looking forward for just one to, you can let Guimaraes go now and then bring in Semenyo and then bench Drewsbury Hall for this week. That would be the my that would might be my suggestion for this particular situation, but it's still your choice, bhai.
I was of the mind कि यार अगर मेरे को किसी तरह से ब्रूनो फर्नांडेज मिल जाता है ना, I would be really happy with that. But looking at his cost, I don't think that is going to be possible. On that note, Hard Cookie YouTube, thank you so much for the super chat, Karan. Okay, thank you so much. Regardless, appreciate it. Prashant Chavan भी पूछ रहा है कि what about Yohan Visa? He is back and scored as well in the Carabao Cup. Any thoughts on Yohan Visa, guys?
Minutes are not secured.
Minutes
Yeah.
are
I
not
mean, they don't play with two up top right now. Newcastle, Walter is in
Hmm.
form. I think they rested him for this particular game, that Carabao Cup game, so that he's fresh for the Premier League game. And I don't know, if you're so minute risky, I don't understand why to go. And again, Chelsea is a very good defense, by the way. Chelsea is no joke. Chelsea under Maresca has now improved drastically. So whenever they play Fofana and Shalaba, I think, and again with Sanchez as well, they have started to click now. So I don't think that is viable, particularly this week.
Akshay, if I could, I would, but I don't think that's going to work because even if I remove Thiago, I'm still short in cash. Bruno Fernandes is 9.3. I have 0.8 in the budget.
I know he's
So it
saying
is
get in
still not going to
Guimaraes
work.
instead of Thiago, so he's suggesting you play
Acha,
a five.
acha, acha, Bruno G. Sorry. I didn't read that. ये हमारा इसको लाना है. Hi Karan. What's up? Uh, Another suggestion is sell Bruno Guimaraes and Thiago, get a dead spot striker and get Bruno Fernandes. So take a -4. I don't know if I want to take
No,
a
why would you
-4.
take -4? You have 5 free transfer, right? Why there's no -4 for you?
नहीं, खत्म हो गया.
Acha, you've
I already
already
used
used
it.
those transfers or what?
Yeah.
Okay. Then don't go
I
for
can't
minus.
play a free hit though. I
No,
can't play a
don't
free
do.
hit though.
Who do
It's a
you play?
waste.
This is your template. भाई यही free hit में इन्हीं players को लेना पड़ेगा. You'll have to have Saka. You'll have to have Foden. You'll have to have Haaland. You'll have to have Nico. You'll have to have Thiago for me. So this is like 6 players are there only. Why would you waste your free hit, right? Like that? I
Achha,
don't
chalo,
think
then
so.
let's not waste too much time. Who should I sub? ठीक है, I'm going to put Dewsbury Hall on the bench. ठीक है. Should I get Mark Gahey in?
How will you get Gay in? Gay is a defender, na? You'll have to make a defensive transfer.
हाँ, I'll get Gahey in for Anderson.
You'll double up on
But
Palace.
why?
फालतू का क्यों कर रहा है
But
तू?
why would you want to do it? I think Anderson is a perfect
Because
pick, bhai.
he is a perfect pick, but they're playing Leeds. Crystal Palace is playing Leeds.
So you want to take that risk against Leeds?
It is a risk. Everything is
But
a
it's
risk
a
at this
transfer
point.
waste, KB, bhai. It's a horizontal transfer for me. मतलब,
So
what do you gain by doing that?
okay. Fair enough. ठीक है. So do you think that this team is okay then, as it is?
It's perfect, bhai. I think it's perfect.
It is good. Personally, I think, see, if you want to avoid the price drop, go ahead with Dewsbury Hall, remove him, and get in Harry Wilson. Or if you have thoda sa fund, Semenyo bhi sahi is a good shout.
But Wilson को खिलाऊंगा कहाँ?
Because Dewsbury Hall is bound for a price drop. वो उसका price will drop probably before the game week starts. कल तक it should drop. He's at 98%. So if you want to avoid that, you can go ahead with something of that sort.
चलो ठीक है. ओके, चलो ये टीम्स तो चेक कर लेंगे बाद में. अभी चलो बाकियों की टीम्स पे जाता हूँ फटाफट से, बिकॉज वी हैवंट रियली डिस्कस्ड एनीबडी एल्सेस टीम. टाइम टू गो टू डिस्कॉर्ड. सबसे पहले टीम आई थिंक मिस्टेक की है जो यहाँ नहीं है. ही इज सिटिंग इन द पंचायत, तो आई विल वेट फॉर हिम टू कम एंड फिर उसकी टीम डिस्कस कर लेंगे. ये मिस्टेक ने सबसे पहले शेयर किया था, बट आई डोंट सी हिम इन द चैट, तो व्हेन ही कम्स वी विल डिस्कस इट. Okay, Merlin planning on switching Anderson to Bruno Fernandes after game week 18. That is all that he said. I think this is his game week 16. He scored 74 points, average 60. भाई इसने विल्सन को कैप्टन कर दिया, 32 पॉइंट्स लेके आ गया भाई. Not bad.
What a shout, by the way. What a shout, by.
Yeah, what a madness.
अरे he takes these punts and they tend to work out more often than not. तो दूसरा है इसका, क्या बोला इसने कि प्लानिंग ऑन स्विचिंग एंडरसन टू ब्रूनो फर्नांडिस आफ्टर गेम वीक 18.
Elliot Anderson, हाँ.
एलियट एंडरसन.
Hmm.
पैसा है इतना इसके पास, होगा ही. आई थिंक दैट्स इफ यू कैन डू दैट, दैट नथिंग लाइक इट.
True.
एलियट एंडरसन टू अगर ब्रूनो फर्नांडिस कर सकता है, देयर इज नथिंग टू डिस्कस इन दैट रिगार्ड. एनी अदर? आई डोंट थिंक और कोई सवाल है इसका. वॉशिंगटन प्ले अगेंस्ट पैलेस, न्यू हिल परफॉर्म अगेंस्ट वेस्ट हैम. अच्छा, विल्सन की बात कर रहा है. पीयूष, डू यू थिंक दैट दैट इज ए रीजनेबल? आई थिंक, आई मीन वी ऑल कैन अग्री कि अगर एलियट एंडरसन टू ब्रूनो फर्नांडिस हो सकता है, then
I
it
think
makes
it's
sense.
still a very good team, bhai. I think I would play Anderson irrespective of Bruno's match, because I kind of feel Bruno is still going to be a bit deeper this game against Villa. So there are
Hmm.
high chances that he might not even get might not even get 2-3 points, let's say. But
Mhm.
Anderson with this Fulham wala game, I kind of think Fulham do press a lot, because we have seen those high scoring matches at Craven Cottage. So I kind of think there is high chance in transition, because we've seen it with Daesh ki teams ki Anderson and Woodkaya, whoever plays up top, उनका link up बहुत अच्छा है. So it's a good shout. Again, what I would really want to emphasize with Merlin's team is, I think one player that he has and what people should be thinking of is Ekitike. I think he is one player that if you can get him somehow with Thiago and Haaland again, I think it's a
Mhm.
very good trio to have, bhai. It's a really good trio to have. I'll just come back to you, but just one minute.
हाँ जी, हाँ जी. Uh, it's my first time playing. No, -4. Fulham has a great set of coming fixtures, says Yash. सोलो पूछ रहा है मटेटा का क्या सीन है, उसको लेके आ सकते हैं क्या अद्वैत?
ले सकते हैं, but the problem is he gets substituted on the 60th minute mark, bhai. So if Palace do manage to score early and score, he's a good risk, but again,
Mhm.
it's good and risk both, because he gets substituted on the 60th minute mark. He's
हाँ, तो
also
वो
a kindly
अपॉर्चुनिटीज भी कम हो जाती हैं for him to
हाँ, तो
score
Eketia
later
आ
on in the
जाता
game or
है
something like
अंदर.
that.
हाँ, so this guy is rotating a lot, because I think Glasner's main focus is the Conference League. So
Save a transfer, then use 2 next week, and then FH19. What am I not?
free hit 19. He's saying free hit 19.
फ्री हिट एट, अच्छा फ्री हिट एट 19. ओके. आप विल्सन को अभी नहीं खिलाओगे, बट गेम वीक 18-19 में आपको बेंच बूस्ट भी यूज करना है, तो उस हिसाब से मेक योर ट्रांसफर. गुड
True.
ऑब्जर्वेशन, थैंक यू. बेंच बूस्ट भी है मेरे पास. फुलम में से विल्सन इज हैविंग अ ग्रेट रन.
Last 3
डेफिनेटली
game
ही
weeks,
इज.
he's been giving you double
हाँ,
fixtures.
on average
Double
he's
double.
scoring quite a few goals.
With with Iwobi out for AFCON, I think he's going to take even more shots now from outside the box, and he's still there set piece thing. So he's a good shout, bhai. But I wouldn't be bringing him up, by the way. अगर आपके पास है, then he's a good player to have. But I think there are few better choices to have ahead of Wilson. And Fulham, to be fair, is not trustable in terms of attack. By Chukwueze is gone.
Who
Iwobi
would you
is
suggest
also
then,
gone.
Piyush? For instead of Wilson, what would you recommend?
I am all up for that Semenyo transfer, bhai. I think if anybody can have Semenyo for even 1 week, let's just say if it doesn't even work out for you, but that is one risk that I think people should be taking, because आपको दिख रहा है कि Bournemouth in transition are so good. We saw that against United वाला game में भी, and they have this tendency of scoring more than 2 goals or 2 goals at an average at Bournemouth. And again, they're playing Burnley, by the way. So Burnley is a very leaky defense. We all know that. If you want to target those ranks, then that is the player. Even if it's for 1 week, I would have gone for Bournemouth and Semenyo.
I think Semenyo would be a good shout. Ekitike is a top pick, keh raha hai Keshav. 100% agree with Piyush bhai. Would swap him in next game. Chalo, let's move on to the next team. I think we're done with this. Written by, oh no.
हम इनको क्या बताएंगे? भाई को क्या बताएं हम लोग?
इसमें पहले मैं टिक लगा देता हूँ, फिर बताते हैं. This team as it is good enough. Oh my God, triple cap, everything, all cards are played. चलो, that's fine. Let's see what he's going with. Guys, ध्यान से देखना. अगर और कुछ नहीं, just copy this.
Yeah.
और कुछ नहीं, बस यही copy कर लेना. Uh, he's playing Raya. Oh, sorry. He's playing Raya in goal. Gehi, Timber, O'Reilly, Senesi. Already that defense is looking premium, man. Premium defense. Saka is Vice. He has Foden, Elliot Anderson, Bruno Fernandes bhi hai. Igor Thiago, Erling Haaland as captain, of course. He has Guimaraes as Steve, Guyu, and Dubravka on the bench. I mean, anybody? Do you want to take a risk and
But
offer any
what
suggestion?
is his? But what is his question, by the way? मतलब is he flexing his
There
team
is
or
no
what?
question.
मतलब
He's just
He
flexing.
has
He's
a
just
then
he
formation
just
क्या
sent this.
खिलाऊं
He
and
said,
playing
"Yes,
11
21."
बताओ.
Look at this. Look at the audacity. 21 Defcons are not bad and Burnley है तो yes. अच्छा ये Senesi के ऊपर बोला है. Oh, look at this flex यार. Ritin bhai is flexing. Formation क्या खिलाऊं and playing 11 बताओ.
This is the
I
same.
think it's
Formation
What
is the
same.
same.
भाई. Set. Who do you play? You wouldn't be putting a Guimaraes over, let's say, an Anderson for this game against Chelsea and
No.
one against Fulham. Bruno,
Mhm.
Foden, and Saka, they are undisputable. They have to play. Thiago, Haaland has
They
to
have
play. Then again, even defense,
to.
स्टेप से तो अच्छे ही हैं बाकी जो आपके प्लेइंग 11 में. कीपर देयर इज नो डाउट डिब्राफ्का और आपके राया में. तो आई थिंक यू आर सॉर्टेड भाई. आई थिंक यू आर सॉर्टेड फॉर.
Formation is sorted, players are sorted, everything
players are
I feel
sorted.
is sorted over here.
Carry
Just
forward.
keep that consistency जिसके साथ आप चल रहे हो. And I'm pretty sure, पता है क्या आगे जाके I'm also planning to get these FPL forfeits. What we're going to do, जो भी पैनल होएगा इस टाइम पे, जो भी पैनल होगा, यूजुअली मैं ही forfeit कर रहा हूँ ज्यादातर. But I was thinking that we'll predict what the average points are going to be, and you have to predict whether it's going to be above or below. And you can do it for individual players also. And whoever loses has to do a forfeit. So not right now, but we'll plan it soon enough. मजा आएगा उसमें. I think FPL forfeits is a thing. I was watching एक stream on that. Stream नहीं, बस reels देख रहा था. तो it's a lot of fun. Okay. Solo Flame, 1 free transfer and 0.1 million in the budget. Okay, let's have a look. Triple captain is available. Bench boost is available. Free hit is available.
भाई यूज इट यार. यूज वन ऑफ योर चिप्स. देयर आर नॉट मेनी गेम वीक लेफ्ट भाई. सोलो
हालैंड है ना, ये तो इसको करना ही
मतलब
पड़ेगा.
डू एनीथिंग व्हाटएवर यू वांट टू फील लाइक. यू बस डू यूज योर चिप्स और एल्स वो सब वेस्ट हो जाएंगे. देयर इज नो पॉइंट ऑफ सेविंग दोस चिप्स नाउ.
या पर फिर ये एजे है इसके पास. आई एम नॉट श्योर अबाउट एजे यार राइट नाउ. आर्सेनल का रोटेशन है बहुत खतरनाक मिडफील्ड में. बुकायो साका अगर 70th मिनट पे सब्स्टिट्यूट हो जा रहा है या 75th पे हो जा रहा है एट टाइम्स, देन यू नेवर नो. ब्रूनो फर्नांडेज प्रीमियम, गियामारेज, फोडन डेफिनेटली ठीक है. You have Josh King in your team as well.
I think it's a
Josh King's are sus now. By the way, I think solo. If you're hearing me, please play one of your chips. मतलब very respectfully I'm saying, because उसके बाद ये खत्म हो जाएंगे. तो I think this is one game where you can risk triple captain as well, because Haaland is going to play. He was rested in the Carabao Cup, so he'll be fit for the Premier League. So that I can assure you. So you should be playing chip. And with respect to transfer, I think just roll it by. It's okay. Matlab, yeah, again, Eze is one transfer that I think it's not good, because I played my free hit last game week, and I had triple Arsenal, triple Fulham, and I think triple City as well. So मैं तीन ही टीमों को लेके खेला था, because I really want to target those particular fixtures. And in triple Arsenal, I had Saka and Eze together, and I was very disappointed by the way, the time where he just took Eze off. I thought कि यार, I mean, it kind of, मैं तो राइस को लेने वाला था, but I somehow felt यार थोड़ा सा रिस्क लेते हैं, because Eze के पास वो चीज है. If he gets onto it, आपको 14-15 पॉइंट भी दे सकता है एक गेम में. But again, after seeing that game and after seeing the rotation, I think Eze is a minute risk for me as well. You don't have Saka, by the way, so you need to find a space to have Saka somehow. You can't be missing out.
ट्रांसफर है एंड 0.1 मिलियन इन द बजट है. इसने ऑलरेडी ट्रिपल कैप्टन हालैंड को खिला लिया, सो आई डोंट थिंक ही कैन प्ले एनी अदर चिप एट दिस
No,
पॉइंट.
he can't play.
तो अगर
He,
इसको
it's
एक
एक्टिव किया
straight
होगा ना,
focus up.
एक्टिव.
हाँ,
Straight by Eze out, Semenyo in. I think that is the way to
Yeah,
go.
you can do that. You can do that this week. Yeah, agreed. That is one transfer you should be doing it.
फ्री हिट पे, बट अभी ये फ्री हिट कर नहीं पाएगा ना. इसने
अभी
ऑलरेडी
नहीं
नहीं
ट्रिपल
कर
फ्री
पाएगा.
कैप्टन
नहीं,
खिला दिया
जो
हालैंड.
ट्रांसफर फ्री है, एक जो ट्रांसफर है उसमें
फ्री
वो
ट्रांसफर
यूज
पे.
फ्री ट्रांसफर यूज कर लिया.
फेयर इनफ. ट्रिपल कैप्टन हालैंड. टिम्बर खेलेगा क्या? आई थिंक टिम्बर खेलेगा मैन.
Yes,
आई
yes,
थिंक
Timber खेलेगा.
डेफिनेटली
Ben
टिम्बर इज
White is
गोइंग.
out. Ben White is out till Jan, bhai. He's
हाँ,
injured.
बेन वाइट
We
इज
don't
आउट
have a
टिल
right
जैन
back.
अगेन,
We
अनदर
don't have a
इंजरी
right back.
बाय द वे. Sushant. Sushant is here. Sushant has been by following our FPL from the very beginning.
Welcome, Devan.
He's saying had 4 free transfers, did a goalkeeper transfer of Sanchez to Verbruggen, who rotates well with Dubravka. ठीक है. Any other recommendations or role next week? Planning to do Voltemade, Lacroix to Ekitike, Keane for free. So this is his game week 16. He scored 86. Well done.
Amazing man.
रितिन भाई अभी कह रहे थे आई ओनली स्कोर्ड 78 पॉइंट्स. उसका लोएस्ट स्कोर रहा होगा इस सीजन. आई एम प्रीटी श्योर बहुत लोगों का हाईएस्ट होगा.
Who did you
रितिन भाई.
captain, by the way? Who did you captain? That also depends, na? Because most of us went for Saka captaincy this week, and nobody expected Haaland to score those 2 goals to outscore Saka. By the way,
Right.
we were all very hopeful कि Wolves के against that is the best possible way to attack Haaland in terms of captaincy and points. And I think most of the people went for that narrative, and he somehow scored 2 goals against Palace, which was a rarity. भाई Palace 3 गोल खाती नहीं है अपने घर में कभी भी. So yeah, maybe that is why all of us
Yeah.
are
I was also
mid-range like
surprised.
that. Yeah.
मिस्टेक आ गया है भाई. मिस्टेक ये सुशांत की टीम कर रहे हैं, देन विल डू योर टीम इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू ओनली. विल गिव यू दैट प्रिविलेज. आई वाज वेटिंग फॉर यू टू कम. तू दिखा नहीं था तो मैंने तेरी टीम करी नहीं थी. वी वर वेटिंग. अच्छा सो ही. अच्छा एक सेकंड. आई जस्ट नीड टू रीड दैट सेंटेंस अगेन. Did he's already done Sanchez to Verbruggen, who rotates well with Dubravka. ठीक. Any other recommendations or role next week? Next week planning to do Voltemade, Lacroix to Ekitike, Keane for free. 4 free transfers.
What a team, by the way. Yeah. What a team, bhai.
Great team. Great
What a
team.
team.
By Winter, Foden, Semenyo, Saka, Wilson, Gehi, Timber, O'Reilly, Verbruggen.
What a team.
I think this is a solid team यहाँ पे. And
What
what were you saying? Voltemade, Lacroix to Ekitike and Keane. क्योंकि 2 free transfer बचे हुए हैं. I think you are in great position. By the way, you're in great position with a very sorted 11, and
If
you
you
have a
haven't-
great bench as well.
If you haven't played bench boost, bhai, this is the game to play bench boost for you. I can't. If I'm.
I think he's
if you're-
great. Game week
he's
5,
Played
I
all.
think in
वो
there.
शुरू में ही खेल लिया आपकी
Saraj.
pitch भाई. सारा
Good,
जब
bhai,
सीख
good.
रहे थे.
तो I think you're in great position, and what you're saying is कि अगले हफ्ते वोल्टमोडे और लक्रोय को निकाल के एकिटिके और कीन को ले आएंगे
sense.
टीम में.
Makes sense.
Correct, bhai. It's good. Ekitike you can have this
I'm so
week as well
happy.
if you want to take risk, bhai, because I think Tottenham's defense is very leaky, very leaky. At home, you expect Liverpool to score at least 2 goals there. I am expecting a 2 goals there. And who better to score those goals? There is no Salah. I think we all
Yeah.
know how Isak is playing, and the way the way Ekitike is in form. I think he would be a good punt, but you don't have to do it. Matlab, you can do it, but you don't have to do it. That is what I would say, because this team looks perfect to me, bhai.
My thing for Ekitike is just the style of player he is. He is not like वो इतना rigid नहीं है. He's always
Yep.
moving. He's always on the run, and he's always the one getting into those pockets of spaces, creating chances, and seems like the best player. Isaac is someone who is looking for the ball, searching for it. कि मेरे को supply करो, मेरे को. Ekitike is the one running around making things happen. मेरे हिसाब से, like that's what I've seen. तो yeah, I mean, great player. स्टार्टिंग से मेरे को लग रहा था जब वो उसने कम्युनिटी शील्ड में अपना पहला गोल मारा था ना. आई थिंक कम्युनिटी शील्ड में उसने पहला गोल मारा था लिवरपूल के लिए. तभी मैंने देख के बोला था कि भाई व्हाट अ रन, व्हाट अ फिनिश. एंड यू नो लाइक इनको आयसा की जरूरत नहीं थी, बट दैट डिबेट वी जस्ट गोना पुट ऑन द साइड फॉर नाउ. ठीक है. तो आई थिंक सुशांत, यू आर इन ग्रेट पोजीशन. योर Voltemade, Lacroix to Ekitike, Keane for free is also going to be fine. ठीक है. और कोई सवाल है, यू कैन आस्क अस इन द चैट. अभी फटाफट से मिस्टेक की टीम पे चले जाते हैं. Mistake was the first one to come in with his team. He said, I did my transfers earlier, avoiding the price rises again. So don't think I need transfer suggestions. Okay. Still, I have zero free transfers and zero point 0.1 million. He got Danburn out for Steve. He got Voltemade out for Ekitike. Great. Just help me with the team and formation this week. Who should I bench? Chalo, theek hai. Question number one. Formation and who should I bench? Okay. So this
I think
is what we
Neto
have to work
Neto should
on.
come instead of Guimaraes in for sure. I think Pedro Neto is more attacking, Guimaraes is more defensive. Chelsea. So I think that is one change he'll have to do in the team. Get Pedro Neto. Play Pedro Neto ahead of Guimaraes for sure.
Agreed.
Also, one more thing, guys, before I forget, please like the stream and please subscribe to Piyush Bhai's channel. His channel's name, Wise or Wise, is pinned in the title. Uh, Kar diya karo yaar. It really helps encouraging people to make better content and keep growing as creators in the football
The
community and
community.
loving what they do. So it really does mean a lot. It gives you that moral impact. So support Piyush Bhai, subscribe to his channel and please like the stream as well. हाँ तो
Thank you so much.
GMRS को निकाल के अरे नो वरीज मैन
Neto. Pedro Neto.
पेड्रो नेटो ठीक है दैट इज सजेशन नंबर 1 and
Mhm.
also एक बात और है Mystic is going to do what Mystic is going to do. I mean, he does ask these questions to us many times, but at the end of the day he's just going to do what he wants to do. But yeah, you're always free to ask suggestions. मेरा भी suggestion ये रहता है, at the end of the day you use your own football acumen and you decide what you feel is right. हम अपनी तरफ से suggestion दे रखते हैं, अपना point of view दे सकते हैं, बाकी it's your team and you are free to do what you want to do. एकिटिके को लाके इसने अच्छा करा है.
Yeah.
Haaland and Igor Thiago, I mean, this is a sorted forward line.
Yeah.
Addy suggests to get Guimaraes out and Neto in. Piyush, do you have any input on
No,
क्या
bhai,
करना चाहिए, क्या
I
नहीं करना
agree
चाहिए?
with what Adi bhai is saying. I think it's already sorted, this team. There is
Mhm.
no nothing you can do about it. I think he brought in when Verbruggen in order to enable that Ekitike transfer, right? And he has done those
Mm.
beautifully. Again, the defense is sorted with O'Reilly and Kepa and Gehi, three best defense for me, and he has covered all the three defense. Foden. I think again the only missing piece there is of Bukayo Saka, and he should not be underestimated
Mm.
in terms of FPL per se, because आप गेम कुछ और होता है, FPL में कुछ और होता है. You might not see him doing those numbers, but वो एक chance create करता है, and anybody who finishes, he's likeliest person to give the assist. Again, if penalty मिलती है, he'll take the penalty ahead of Gyökeres for me. This is what I feel. अभी शायद मिली ही नहीं आप लोग को इस सीजन ज्यादा penalties, but I think if he is on the pitch, he'll take the pen as well. So that is one thing that I really would encourage everybody to have, somehow get Saka. But अगर आपके पास नहीं है, then this is one of the best teams that I have seen.
True.
Fair enough.
I think
कह
play
रहा है कि
James as the
थियागो को
first
खिलाऊं कि नहीं?
James
थियागो
को
को
पहला
खिला ले
सब
यार, थियागो को नहीं खिलाना है. हाँ, रीस जेम्स को यहाँ पे डाल दे,
पहला
फर्स्ट सब में डाल दे या थियागो को
If
खिला.
Thiago doesn't play, James आ जाएगा अंदर. So
हाँ, नहीं अब ज्यादा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड नहीं है. When should I use free hit? Question number
use it.
2.
Game week 19 is a good shout. If you want to use it, you can use it even in this game week. But I think your team is sorted enough, so save it for game week 19 or game week 20.
But just a heads up to everybody. Now from game week 18 till game week 20 to 23, everything is going to come in 3 days. So please save your transfers. That would be my suggestion to everybody. Please don't get into this rush कि मुझे use करना है, because you never know. This midweek fixtures always bring so many injuries to so many good players. You would never know. फिर आपको react करने में problem होगा. Just hold those transfers as much as you can, so that you can capitalize on the downfall of other FPL players as well. So don't just waste ऐसे मत करो. If you can hold on to those transfers, those transfer very valuable for me. अगर आप रोक सकते हो तो.
True.
Satisfied with Rice, to be honest. Don't think 3.5 more for Saka is worth it.
No, I don't agree. Mistake. I think I
But,
even though Rice takes all those corners and he takes those free kicks, I think Saka's I think periphery is way higher than Rice's. I'll tell you why. Because in a game where Arsenal needs to score goals, everything flows from Saka, and it it is only now that people think Rice is a valuable FPL option because he had scored those beautiful goals against Madrid and now he's giving those corners. But you have to understand, Saka is a consistent FPL champion. Like, he is always there, irrespective of Arsenal's form. You will get points from Saka. And in this period where Arsenal needs to win those crunch matches, he becomes even more important. That is just my opinion, by the way. I'm not an Arsenal fan, but I'm an
नहीं, नहीं,
FPL fan and I watch FPL very closely. That is why I'm just saying.
No, 100%. Completely agree. I think
Saka has that thing of picking up bonuses as well. कह रहा है कि I will be keeping a watch on Bowen. If Thiago
Yes.
doesn't score, I will bring Bowen in for
I think
Thiago.
after the City game is where West Ham fixtures again get a little bit better. They have Wolves, Burnley,
No,
Leeds.
I just want to point out, I'm so proud that most of the people over here are playing FPL for the first time. And it's like, like I feel so proud that we're all making such smart, intelligent decisions, especially on KV Reacts, where we do the exact opposite. But yeah, I'm really, really happy to see these, like, लोगों का कुछ तो फायदा हुआ इस stream का, so I'm happy to see that. Yes, of course. Guys, if you miss your tips and tricks after this stream, there will be timestamps which will help you. तो अगर आपका कोई भी सवाल है, you can go rewind, watch the stream. वहाँ पे timestamp लिखा होगा, जिसकी टीम जब डिस्कस करी है वहाँ पे लिखा होगा. तो you can go and check it out. कोई भी सवाल है आप कमेंट्स में पूछ लेना या डिस्कॉर्ड पे पूछ लेना. एडी एंड आई ऑलवेज रिस्पॉन्ड. तो ऐसा नहीं है कि हम छोड़ देते हैं. तो यू कैन ऑलवेज आस्क कभी भी. Thanks for your opinion, Piyush bhai. I just value Defcon a bit. हाँ देखो, like I
just
said,
one point mistake. I mean, just one point, KV bhai, on that. Just look it like this. So you have Haaland, right, in your team. Who else is there who can match Haaland in terms of captaincy? Let's say there's a difficult fixture of Man City against Sunderland, away, that is, during the festive period. And let's say if Arsenal are playing someone relatively easier at Emirates, do you have someone? Would you captain Rice over Haaland? Would you be able to take that risk? He becomes a very valuable captain as well, in terms, if you want to chase the ranks, if you want to take on Haaland, since Palmer is not there, since Salah is not there, he becomes even more important for me. तो उस आउटलुक से मैं बस बता रहा था. But Rice is perfect option, भाई. If you want to go with Rice, he is also good.
True, but that's what Piyush bhai said. I think captaincy matters, and Saka has to step up. Like, he's the price that he's coming with, and he's justified it. So I think it's perfect. I think Rice is, again, you'd rather prefer an attacking player rather than a central midfielder or someone who's only going to be taking set pieces for you. I think Saka has a lot more to his game. So I think it makes a lot of sense. So in case, again, City has a tough fixture, if you're not comfortable in captaining Haaland, I think Saka is the...
Away at Sunderland, I am sure away at Sunderland, away at Forest, there will be moments where people would be questioning whether to captain Haaland or not. And let's just say, I have not seen Arsenal's fixtures subsequently, simultaneously that week, kiske saath hai. But I would rather want to have a Saka. If I don't want to captain Haaland, then I should always have a other option as well. Let's say vice captaincy ka example le lo. You never know with FPL, right? You never know with Pep as well. Maybe he rests Haaland in one of the games. Who's your vice captain? मान लो हम सब लोगों ने Saka को vice captain बनाया. Who you have vice captain Thiago. If we outplay you, like, which I'm sure Saka would outplay Thiago, then your rank is gone, bhai. All your efforts are gone. So you have to look it from that perspective as well.
True.
Say that.
Very true. Very true.
Can only have one of Saka, Palmer, or Bruno. I think I'm going to stay loyal to my club captain.
Go ahead with whatever you feel, bro. Whatever you feel is right. End of the day.
At the end of the day, yeah, it's your team. You're the manager. You're going to make the decision.
Bruno's giving you Defcon points.
Any thoughts about Cole Palmer, guys? Cole Palmer is back with the band. Also,
वो उसका minutes थोड़ा मेरे को थोड़ा सा ये लग रहा है यार. He's just coming back from an injury. I don't think Maresca will be in any position.
Advait, you would have also listened. He himself has said that he's not fit completely. The player खुद आके बोल रहा, manager is saying that he cannot play 90 minutes. And you can't trust someone who... You have better options. That is what I would say. I am not saying Palmer is not going to get you goals or points, but because he's that good at Chelsea that he's going to give you those occasional 10, 12 points. But would you risk him against likes of Bruno, Saka, Foden? I wouldn't. So that is what
I agree. I think, and plus Chelsea's fixtures also are a little... And as what Piyush Bhai also said, I think this festive period you have a game every 3 days. So I don't think Maresca is in it.
Hmm.
He has to rotate. Maresca has to rotate. And I think Chelsea's fixtures get favorable from game week 22 onwards. So I think that would be
Yeah.
a good time to look at getting in Palmer, Neto, Estevao, players like this, these James. So I think on game week
Yeah.
22 is a good shout for Chelsea players.
Okay, next team, Piero Keshav. कह रहा है कि not much changes needed. Will bench Costa for uh, uh, Timber. Okay. However, if yes, suggested changes are always welcomed. अच्छा.
Who?
Uh, कह रहा है
Just
Who
one.
for
चेंजेस
Timber?
लग नहीं रही है.
Mm-hmm.
फियरो केशव गनर के है चैट में. Will bench Konsa for Urian Timber. So basically, he's going to bench Konsa and he's going to get Timber inside. ठीक है. With
Mm.
that team, O'Reilly, Timber, Gehi, Bruno Fernandes, Foden, Wilson, Neto, Xhaka, Haaland, and Igor Thiago.
Yeah, that's a perfectly good team, bhai. That's a perfectly good team.
Yeah, agreed. I think
Any
Timber
other
to
changes?
nahi yaar. I think everything else is perfectly fine.
But bhai, you can, matlab, this Fiero, you can play Raul this weekend, bhai. I think I heard a chat in one of those discussions that I think Robinson is back for Fulham, and
Hmm.
both Robinson and Raul, they have a very good link up. And
Mm.
again, at home, they create a lot of chances. We have all seen Fulham score so many goals at home. You can just play him somewhere. I think against in place of Wilson or Xhaka, you can play Raul bhai because he's on pens as well. By the way,
There's
राहुल
no other
को तो
striker. Muniz
अगर
is
नहीं
out. Raul
खिला रहे हो तो
Jimenez.
फर्स्ट सब्स्टिट्यूट तो रख ही लेना चाहिए. इफ नथिंग एल्स, अगर खिला रहे हो तो राहुल को अंदर खिलाओ, जाका को बाहर कर दो,
Yeah.
या जाका को फर्स्ट सब पे डाल दो.
Xhaka or
Because
Wilson, any person that he feels more
बिल्कुल.
comfortable with. But I think I if that was my team, I would play Raul ahead of Xhaka or Wilson, whosoever. But I would have played.
फॉर्मेशन तो केशव फिर 3-4-3 ऑटोमेटिकली हो जाएगी ना.
Yeah.
जैसे ही तुम सब्स्टिट्यूट करोगे, राहुल को अंदर लाओगे, जाका को बाहर करोगे, ऑटोमेटिकली तुम्हारी फॉर्मेशन 3-4-3 बन जाएगी. कैप्टन तो हालैंड को ही रखो एंड वाइस कैप्टन क्या फोर्डन को रख लो. आई मीन
किसी
Keep
को भी
someone
रख लो भाई
different.
वाइस कैप्टन. Yeah.
Fernandez, Foden.
अच्छा, वाइस कैप्टन ब्रूनो फर्नांडिस. अच्छा, ब्रूनो फर्नांडिस ऑलरेडी है इसका वाइस कैप्टन, तो फिर तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. आई थिंक टिम्बर अहेड ऑफ कौनसा. हाँ जी भाई, टिम्बर अहेड ऑफ कौनसा, बिल्कुल.
Yes, Timber ahead of Konsa. Konsa is United.
100%.
Yeah, Konsa made a mistake in the West Ham game. Also, it was defensively exposed a lot. So that was a good game.
The Indian Geordie, also named Kanishk, by the way, Bhai has asked us, my team, I have bench boost, wildcard, and free hit. Thinking to play free hit. So can you suggest me team for that? And is it ideal to play wildcard next week and bench boost following, or anyone else too? अच्छा, एक मिनट. थोड़ा समझने दो मेरे को इसको एग्जैक्टली क्या है. पहले टीम देख लेते हैं, देन आई विल रीड द क्वेश्चन अगेन. फॉरवर्ड से स्टार्ट करूंगा. हालैंड है, वोल्टेमाडे है, थियागो है. बिकॉज आई थिंक कनिष्क इज अ न्यू प्लेयर, या फिर ही जस्ट स्टार्टेड, तो फ्रेश सजेशंस देंगे. ही हैज सोबोस्लाई, केमारेस, कुडुस, फोडन, मिंटर,
I think
Guardiol.
Shobosla is.
थोड़ा
I
सा
think he's out, bhai. I think he's out for this week at least. This is what I have heard. And so, what is he asking? Is he asking he has both free hit and wildcard
he
as
has
well?
0.5. He has 0.5 million. ठीक है. He has no free transfer. ठीक है.
Hmm.
What we can suggest is, हम अपनी तरफ से we can give him a formation and a playing 11. ठीक है. इतना we can do. Like he doesn't have a transfer, तो he's saying कि free hit खेल लूं क्या. तो मान लेते हैं अगर हम suggest करते हैं free hit खेले, तो फिर who do you suggest goes out? Soboslai goes out immediately.
Yeah, bhai. I think
You
I think Kanishk bhai, you should be playing free hit. If you have free hit and wildcard both, I think wildcard is still, you can still play wildcard at gaming 1920 whatever before everything is set up again. and then you can set it up by, you can have the front three looks cool to me. I think it's good enough. You can have a KTK ahead of, let's say, Walter Mode.
Mm,
Then
mm,
you should always have a Foden. That is the template that I'm telling you. You should always have a Foden, Saka,
mm,
Bruno midfield, and a fourth midfielder of your choice. You can attack it by having Semenyo or someone of that sort who you think is a differential, and you need to have an Arsenal defender somewhere. It's either Raya or Timber or NKPA, whosoever your budgets fit. You should be having a Palace defender as well for me, and you should be having a City defender for me. That would be my suggestion to you in terms of your free hit. Now, personal, you can always see as to who you want, but that would be the template that I would be going in this week.
और कुछ नहीं तो रितन भाई की टीम कॉपी कर लेना.
That is the best. That is the best suggestion.
रितन भाई की, मो भाई की, किसी की भी टीम कॉपी कर लेना. दैट ऑल्सो वर्क्स. बट आई थिंक आई एग्री विद पीयूष. आईडी, तेरे को कुछ, डू यू वांट टू ऑफर एनी अदर सजेशन?
I think if he's playing free hit, changes, he'll have to make changes quite a bit by. So I shared there's a YouTube shot of one of the FPL guys whom I follow. It's a very good team. I'm sharing it in chat as well for everyone who wants to look at it. So it's got Raya, Saliba, Nico O'Reilly, Timber, Senesi, Shada, Tavernier, Foden, Semenyo, Thiago, and Haaland.
ठीक है.
That is exactly what I said, by the way. I named every one of them. I named an Arsenal defender, a City defender, Foden, Saka, Semenyo, and the front three. Only change that I would make is Walter Mode in Ekitike in place of Walter Mode. That is the risk that I would want to take in free hit.
ठीक है. I think clean and crisp.
Bruno.
सही तो है. Football Philarix, Abhijit bhai, what's up? He has 3 free transfers available, and ये है team. He has Raya, Matty Cash, Van Dijk, Gehi, Eze, Xhaka, Bruno Fernandes, Matthias Cunha, Calvert-Lewin, Voltemade, Haaland, Van de Ven, Dan Burn, Reinders. 3 free transfer available हैं. Guys, go crazy. Suggestions दो, मैं फटाफट चाय लेके आ रहा हूँ. ठीक है.
पीयूष भाई, सबसे पहले तो एजे जाएगा बाहर. I think we'll agree on that. Semenyo आएगा अंदर.
Yeah.
Or do you think? I personally think he should get Foden instead of Semenyo, removing Eze.
Agreed.
He's missing out on those Foden points.
Agreed, bhai. I think Philarex, bhai. I think you are a United fan, but I think both Bruno and Cunha are risk, bhai. I think you can have one. I think both United midfielders against Villa away. Ask Arsenal, ask City, bhai. It's very difficult to score there. It's very, very tricky to score at their home ground. Everybody has found it very difficult to score against Villa in Europe as well. So that is also one change that I would suggest if you have transfers. But exactly, bhai. I think Eze has to go first of all because he is a minute risk. Correct. I think Calvert-Lewin, if you can bench him, it's good. But then you lack so many good players, bhai. You don't have a Saka. You don't have a Foden. You don't have, let's say, an Ekitike or someone whom you can attack. So there are a lot of problems. So you're saying three free transfers. I think AJ has to go. I think
Dan Burn को भी निकालना पड़ेगा क्योंकि he's also out. He's got a collapsed lung, so he's out till Jan end.
Yeah.
So he'll have to make a transfer there, वरना उसका भी price drop होगा. So yeah, a lot of I think. Abhijit bhai ko, I think Eze makes sense. I think Eze, Cunha and Dan Burn, I would go that route. Yeah. Personally, Foden is a must-have instead of Eze.
Yeah.
Cunha ke same
Foden
price
at
point.
home. Foden at home against West Ham, you would back him to get those points.
Yeah. Blindfolded transfer, wo to hai hi hai. Cunha out, I then think get Semenyo. Thoda variety also.
Yeah.
And instead of Dan Burn, maybe a Senesi. आपको क्या लगता है Senesi or Nico?
But he can bench Advait. He can always bench Burn for this week. His 11 is a problem. So I don't think Calvert-Lewin should be playing bhai against Palace. Against Palace bhai.
वो बात भी
I don't know.
I agree with you. Aston Villa के against both Cunha and Mbeumo is a problem. Aston Villa by Birmingham में है यार. Birmingham is the Mirzapur of world football.
And it's
कुछ नहीं
windy,
पता
bhai.
वहाँ पे.
It's very windy, bhai. That ground, na, जहाँ पर वो situated है, it's very windy. And if you're not accustomed to that kind of wind, मतलब players के लिए, then
Hmm.
you find it very difficult to first of all adjust to that. And that atmosphere is very sick, by the way, bhai.
Exactly.
वो भाई
True.
चढ़ जाते हैं ऊपर, similar to what Newcastle do, not at that frequency, but they are very, these Birmingham Midland वाले भाई इंग्लैंड के बड़े खतरनाक लोग होते हैं, उनके अलग accent है. Yeah, it's a difficult place to go.
Very true.
And they'll have back five, by the way. United, I have not seen them score more goals against back four. By back five में तो अब with Cash, Konsa, I think Pau Torres, and on the left, I don't know who plays on the left. Sometimes Dinia plays, or sometimes Matson. Sometimes Matson plays with Abu there. Bhai, it's very difficult. Yeah, nobody creates anything there. बहुत you just need to get those scrapey goals. That is what I would say. So though United के
बिल्कुल.
midfielders very risky.
तो फाइनल 3 फ्री ट्रांसफर के साथ किसको निकाला? कैल्वर्ट लुइन को तो
ऐसे गया बाहर. ऐसे and Cunha are what we agreed upon. Third one, I was saying Burn. Piyush Bhai was saying Calvert Lewin.
I mean, you can have Burn as well out. मतलब either works, है ना? Either of them work.
Yes, of course, Piyush Bhai.
The whole point is you need to have players who can play 90, and Eze unfortunately is not secure for minutes. Even though he's a good shouter, he's not secure for minutes. और आप देखो भाई, Filerex भाई, your own team has Cash there. What are you doing? So you are playing Bruno and Cunha against Cash. Either ways you are doomed. अगर United goal मारेगी, then your Cash is nullified first of all, and if he gets a clean sheet, then your midfielders are gone. By the way, 2/3 of your midfield is gone. So you have to see it like that.
Exactly. चैट्स ले रहा हूँ मैं. प्रथमेश, तुम्हारी टीम पे भी आते हैं. आई थिंक यू अभी शेयर करी होगी. वेक्स यूनाइटेड कह रहा है FPL is rigged and trash. I said to him, typical Karen behavior. Anyway, Raju, forever a Malasia lover. भाई बताओ, what should I do? मैं तो तेरे को गेम वीक 1 से बोल रहा हूँ, इसको निकाल यार. तू मानता ही नहीं है. तैयार ही नहीं है मानने को. ये मलासिया को खिला रहा है इसको.
Epic, bhai. You're a legend, bhai, by the way. First of all, for that name and for this commitment, bhai. You're a legend. Legend for me.
Oh, wow. You've got Matthias Nunes, yeah. That's a very good differential. Very good differential. Actually, a very good differential.
but चलो ना, आई थिंक इसने यहाँ पे इसको ना बस ट्रोल करने के लिए रखा हुआ है. और
it's like very similar to how Yash has Matete.
Just to fuck with me.
Yeah,
just to fuck with me. And यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ like big bold letters में, forever a Malasia lover. What should I do? चलो,
just
anyway.
love Malaysia. Just love Malaysia the way you are, bhai. You're doing a good job there.
भाई टीम तो सही है यार. भी नीचे आ जा, थोड़ा वो दिखा दे. Welbeck's minutes I'm a little skeptical of, man, with Sunderland. And the last couple of games, Welbeck's not been. I don't think he started. I think Rutter has started on top, and then they have that Greek striker, the youngster. He's also played on top. So Welbeck, the last 3 game weeks, he's given you 1 point, 2 points, and 1 point. So I think Welbeck is a definite sell. And as what Piyush Bhai said, I think Ekitike, this is the best time to get him in.
You can have Ekitike. If you can't, then have Thiago. If you can't have Thiago, and if you want a differential, you can always go for Mateta. I think anybody but Welbeck. I think Welbeck, in few, as Advait is pointed out, I think he's not in form. And there is no आप उसको 11 में भी क्यों रख रहे हो? That is what the whole point is.
Piyush Bhai, Rahul भी ला सकते हैं ना? Rahul Jimenez also is a good.
Yeah, Rahul is exactly. Bhai, Rahul is a very good shout out. He's a very good enabler as well. He would give you a lot of funds. So yeah.
Correct. He's cheaper than Welbeck.
Why are you not playing Matty Cash? Yeah, why am I not playing Matty Cash? Is because I have a back four of Anderson, O'Reilly, Lacroix and Hincapie. मेरा था तो Hincapie को निकाल के Cash को खिलाने का. देखता हूँ मैं. I'll also make a last minute punt कि whether करना है कि नहीं करना है. मैंने अभी completely finalize नहीं करा है. I'm not making a transfer. That is what I've finalized on. But my playing 11, 1 player out, 1 player in. That's it. Voldemort is the sell in my opinion. Everyone, please like, share. Yes, guys, please do like this stream, guys.
Too early, yaar. Visa just scored yesterday. It's his first game in about 6 or 7 months. So I don't think Voldemort is going to get benched for Visa anytime soon. And that's
एंड
another
गाइस
option of
प्लीज
Visa is
पीयूष
Visa
भाई के
can
चैनल को
play
भी
on the wing.
सब्सक्राइब कर देना. क्या कह रहा है? सॉरी सॉरी आई इंटरप्टेड.
I was saying Visa can also play on the wings. Brentford में जैसे खेल रहा था वो, he used to play on the left wing, Mbeumo used to play on the right wing. So wing, they used to come in as wingers, come inside. Worst case, what he'll do is maybe Gordon or whoever the right winger is, they get benched for Visa's minutes. But I don't think Boltomada is going to get sacrificed in this for sure. His minutes guaranteed है ही है. He's the main man.
Playing free hit, judging from the available chip and Malasia and his team. Form छोड़ो, he isn't even starting for Brighton. Hincapie's ceiling is 8 points. Cash is more attacking and might score. I know. मैं भी उसी dilemma में हूँ कि यही बात को लेके कि Matty Cash might score and
But you never know. You never know. Let's say Gabriel isn't back, right?
नहीं.
तो he starts. अभी तक हेडर नहीं मारा, इसका मतलब ये थोड़ी ना हेडर मार नहीं सकता. You always have to be.
वो हेडर नहीं मार सकता. वुल्व्स के अगेंस्ट वो हेडर खा गया था. He is not good in aerial ability in Capie.
यार वो वुल्व्स के पहले वाले गेम में he hit the bar ना with the header only. Header में hit the bar.
हाँ नहीं, वुल्व्स से पहले वाले गेम में he hit the bar, but against
would attack the corners, so there's always a chance. But भाई कैश के साथ कैश is he's like 2 गेम दे दिए उसने, अब 40 गेम वो बैठ भी जाता है. हम लोग पहले मार खा चुके हैं कैश वाले ट्रांसफर से पहले सीजन में भी. So I remember last season there were 2 or 3 games where he scored 11, 12, 13 points, something like that. People brought him in. तो उसके बाद blank पे blank करता चला गया वो. So you have to be very careful with respect to the defenders. And then Cash is never a long term. Have you seen Villa's fixture, bhai? If you can pull out KV, you see the Villa's fixtures from this game till like January ends. They are playing every bloody team who are at top. Be it Chelsea, be it Arsenal, be it United, be it Spurs, be it Liverpool. What is the point? एक हफ्ते के लिए you can't. Nketiah he still covers your Arsenal वाला defense until Gabriel has come back. अगर Gabriel आ गया, then you can always sub him out. But Villa के fixtures आप देखो, अगर आप देख सकते हो कहीं से.
Villa versus United है.
United, Chelsea, Arsenal,
and then they have
Forest,
Chelsea, and then
Everton,
Arsenal.
Where do you put him? Like, how many clean sheet are you expecting from Villa in these games?
Very good point. Very good point.
Very true.
Okay. ये देखो, ये इसलिए वेक्स कह रहा था दैट इट इज रिग्ड, क्योंकि इसकी खुद की रैंक देख लो कहाँ पे 530 पॉइंट. भाई लोग 1000 पॉइंट पा चुके हैं. एनीवे, हीरो ब्राइन सवाल कुछ नहीं है. ये प्रीटी श्योर जस्ट आस्किंग फॉर सजेशंस. ये इसका गेम वीक 16 था. This is, he has 3 free transfers, 1.7 million का बजट. I think इसने अपने चिप्स खेल लिए हैं, if I'm looking at this correct. He already has Igor Thiago, Haaland, Voltemade, Guimaraes, Minter, Neto, Wilson, Saka, Timber, O'Reilly, Konsa, Gehi, Anderson. टीम तो बढ़िया लग रही है यार मेरे को. I mean,
I was telling him, so the thing with Hero Brian is he's missing out on Foden points, and Foden's been giving you mad returns from the last 5 game weeks, and that's why Hero Brian's going down.
तो मिंटर को निकाल के फोर्डन को खिला, पैसा भी है इसके पास.
If he has money, yeah, you do that. That is the most logical transfer.
देखना, लाइक यहाँ पे अगर मैं देख रहा हूँ सही से, तो 3 फ्री ट्रांसफर है, 1.7 का बजट है इसके पास.
1.7 तो नहीं होगा. He'll have to remove Neto for Foden.
Neto for Foden. मिंटर के साथ. अच्छा,
Neto के साथ नहीं होगा.
और कोई सजेशन है इसके?
No, but he should be doing Foden wala transfer, bhai. I think that is given you.
But the other problem with him is उसके पास already 3 City player है. Donnarumma है, O'Reilly है, and
this is where the issue is, bhai.
Has to use
this is where
एक तो Donnarumma बाहर जाएगा.
Then you'll have to chase the upside now. Now you have to.
अच्छा नहीं, अबे यार एक और प्रॉब्लम है guys. He has Donnarumma in goal, तो इसके 3 City player हो गए. मिस्टेक सही कह रहा है.
वही 1 सेकंड लेट चल रहे हो क्या केवी भाई? आप यही बात तो कर रहे थे.
मैं वो चैट पढ़ रहा था, पढ़ने की कोशिश कर रहा था. थोड़ा सा स्विच ऑफ हो गया. बट या,
I think that is the issue, bhai. I think you can't have Foden now, and if you can't have Foden, then you have to look for the other ones. So who is there? Who is there?
3 transfers है ही है उसके पास, so might as well use it to downgrade Donnarumma, get Foden. At least when you downgrade Donnarumma, get a cheap goalkeeper, someone.
That enables your Minte transfer as well. That your Neto transfer. Yeah, that is one shout.
and you can get
Yeah.
him.
Agreed, bhai. Agreed.
Okay. Harry Maguire himself. I have made two transfers this game week. Uh, Dewsbury Hall to Harry Wilson, Declan Rice to Gravenberg.
Aye, aye, aye.
Thoughts on the team and who should be my third defender, Shaloba or Ballard? Thoughts on the team, who should be my third defender? He's already made the by to Gravenberg aa chuka hai. There's no
Gravenberch.
turning back
Oh,
now.
my God in heaven. Why Gravenberch?
Um,
He's
चलो
never been
टीम
an
देख लेते हैं
FPL
पहले.
asset.
Let's not jump the gun. Petrovic hai in goal. He also has Raya as another keeper. Timber, Gehi, Shaloba, Foden, Guimaraes, Wilson, Bruno Fernandes, Gravenberg starting 11 में. Ekiti के Haaland.
I
I
don't know,
think
bhai.
play Ballard
Why
in
would
first.
you not? Why would you not play Raya, bhai? First of all, I mean, there's a high chance that Arsenal might keep a clean sheet. Advait ने पहले mention किया था, Endai is not there, Grealish is not there, Dewsbury Hall is not there. Who scores for them? अब वही तीनों ही नहीं है तो अब स्कोर कौन करेगा? They might even score, but I mean Petrovic से तो better ही है भाई.
Hmm.
I think Burnley has scored a lot of goals by the way at their home. अपने घर पे गोल तो मार ही देते हैं वो लोग.
Zian
अच्छा नहीं Petrovic is playing Burnley. हाँ Petrovic is Bournemouth, right? हाँ then you can have him, but I'll still have a Raya bhai. Raya has a higher ceiling than Petrovic in terms of getting the CS. And then if it works out, then you have Timber. But again, ठीक है नहीं, but it's touch and go. You can have either. Yeah.
क्या कह रहा है चार्ल्स? पीयूष भाई आप यहाँ FPL कर रहे हो और वहाँ मिस्टर मंसूर बिन जायद अल नाहयान जोसेफ ग्वार्डियोला को रिन्यू नहीं कर रहा, कहता है बहुत होगा. He wants Maresca from Chelsea.
ना भाई ये पहली बात नाम be very respectful Charles भाई. It's not the name that you have mentioned. And again भाई I don't buy this nonsense from Orenstein and all. जब तक वो वाला जब तक हमारा क्लाउड है वो 115 वाला, I don't see Guardiola going anywhere. And he has a contract till 27 by 27 के बाद या मतलब इस सीजन के बाद he can go. And again he's इतना तो मैन सिटी फैंस को वो रिस्पेक्ट करता है कि उसको जाना होगा तो अनाउंस कर देगा पहले ही सीजन के कि दिस इज हिज लास्ट सीजन या मे बी मिड सीजन ही माइट अनाउंस. तो जब तक उसके मुंह से नहीं सुन लेता भाई मैं ये सब नॉनसेंस में बिलीव नहीं करता. एवरी सीजन देयर इज दिस स्टूपिड थिंग कि ये पेप का आखिरी सीजन होगा, ये पेप का आखिरी सीजन होगा. एंड इट इज नॉट अबाउट भाई ही सिटी उसको कभी मना नहीं करेगी. सिटी तो चाहेगी लाइफ लॉन्ग वो मैनेजर है. इट इज ऑन हिम वेदर ही एक्सेप्ट्स इट और नॉट. उसने पहले ही 25 में बोल दिया था कि दैट इज द लास्ट टाइम दैट ही इज देयर, बट सिटी ने किसी तरह कन्विंस किया उसको 2 साल की डील साइन करा के. तो ही विल बी गोइंग, ये तो फिक्स है. वो ही विल बी गोइंग ईदर दिस सीजन और नेक्स्ट सीजन. बट जब तक मैं खुद उससे नहीं सुन लेता आई डोंट बाय टू दिस नॉनसेंस फ्रॉम एनीबॉडी.
अच्छा तो ये हैरी मैग्वायर ईशांत की टीम है. जस्ट टू रीइटरेट, तो ईशांत का कुछ सवाल है क्या नीचे? हाउ शुड आई फिट इन थियागो कह रहा है. हाउ शुड आई फिट इन थियागो? आई थिंक द आंसर इज स्टेयरिंग अस ऑल इन द फेस.
But bhai, I really want to ask you, Ishan bhai, why would you bring a Gravenberg? Why would you waste your transfer by bringing Gravenberg? You said you made a transfer of bringing Is it to enable some other transfer? Or what was the logic behind bringing Gravenberg there? But जो भी है भाई, you can always sub him with either Guimaraes, Wilson or Gravenberg, whosoever you want to. But I think you have to play Thiago there.
Differential के लिए
आया था बोल रहा.
But is he a differential?
He is not a differential, Ishan bhai.
Yeah.
Okay. Stick Chelsea, Newcastle, Villa, Bournemouth, City next. Fair enough. How to fit in Thiago? मैं तो बस शेक नहीं ऐड कर रहा. चलो कोई बात नहीं. Agreed. But if Chelsea keeps a clean sheet versus Newcastle at St James's Park, then having one will be a must-have.
So I think Fofana is injured. So as long as there is a person by the name of Tosin existing, I don't think clean sheets are.
Even the most optimistic Chelsea fans would say, "Bhai, Tosin ले लो यार हमसे, हमको नहीं चाहिए ये बंदा."
They are saying that. They already there are several there's several commentary being made about the fact कि भाई please Tosin को ले जाओ, कोई हमें नहीं चाहिए Tosin, नहीं खिलाना वगैरह.
Again, City academy
So
player and fucking up Chelsea. That is the biggest and the most beautiful side that I can imagine.
what an insurgency from Manchester City.
Yeah. First we sold them
Yes.
Lavia. While first we sent Lavia there. And now he has been injured since he went there. And now Tosin is another one disturbing their elements. And now people are telling me कि Maresca भी हम छीन लेंगे उनसे. What a nightmare Chelsea भाई.
Tough times. अच्छा एडी की टीम पे आ गए हैं. उसके बाद we have Rusty, we have Manjeet bhai, we have Archit and I, if I'm not mistaken. I think this is Archit, Ronav. यार अभी यार this is such a कोई नहीं. प्रशांत, कितनी टीम्स आ गई यहाँ पे? प्रथमेश भी है. चलो we'll wrap it up. सारी टीम्स करेंगे. We'll give them all our due consideration. Addy की टीम है. Addy has Pickford versus Arsenal.
By the way, what a name, Addy bhai. What a name. Californication.
Californication. Wilson, Foden, Bruno Fernandes, Rice, Ekitike, Thiago, and Haaland as captain. भाई आप ही समझा दो. Like I don't think I'm going to give you any suggestion here. You only
मैंने
explain
already
why you chose what you chose.
2 transfers किया है. The thing again, I removed Raya क्योंकि I felt that Gabriel, or with our injuries and with Calafiori suspended, I wanted another option. I think Pickford was the second best goalkeeper, and Pickford manages to give you these save points. Yeah, वो 3 at least 6-7 saves करेगा वो match में ही. Plus ऊपर से penalties also he's pretty good at. That's the only reason why I got Pickford. In वो एक transfer था. दूसरा transfer था, I had to remove Dewsbury Hall. उसका price drop हो रहा था. Got in Harry Wilson instead of him. बाकी सब तो it is as what I have always gone with. Again, I think taking Piyush Bhai's advice, I'll probably remove Matty Cash in the next game week. I don't want to take a hit now, but this is how my team is. And again, I'll
अक्षय,
probably
हम
get
अपने
it.
पॉइंट्स एंड रैंक लास्ट में शेयर कर देंगे, ठीक है? एक बार सबकी टीम हो जाने दो ताकि वो जो टाइम स्टैम्प बनना है वो सीरियल वाइज बन सके. Yes, Yami is moi. Okay, Adi bhai, without their AFCON players, I would play Minter.
Minter, Sunderland. Yeah, I know Sunderland are missing 9 players, yeah. But again, I've not been very impressed with Brighton also themselves. I mean, Brighton, literally, I watched the last game, they failed the test for me personally. I mean, Minter was getting into good positions and trying to do something, but it never really worked out. And Liverpool were comfortably cruised. Like they barely tested Liverpool in that game. So I'm not very confident in it. I might make a few changes. You never know. I might just get in Minter and play him instead of Thiago, or maybe instead of even Declan Rice for that matter. Might just, but it's a good shout, mistake.
Chalo, Rusty, 93 points with bench boost, by the way, and bench boost kuch tha nahi, to be very honest. It was a waste. But look at this midfield, man. This midfield has smashed it. 16, 6, 22, 13, 11. Raya in goal. Chalo, वहाँ गड़बड़ हो गई थोड़ी सी, but it wasn't his fault. I mean, almost everybody played Raya. Yehi, Livramento, and Senesi in the back. I don't think I have a lot of information. What is this? Gyoktua? क्या टीम के नाम है यार? क्या thinking of swapping Livramento with Ruben Diaz कह रहा है. Rusty कह रहा है thinking of swapping Livramento with Ruben Diaz.
Good shout, bhai. You can do it. I think he's also minute secured in my opinion, Diaz, and he was also rested in the midweek game, so he'll most probably play. The only thing is, bhai, you should be going for O'Reilly because he also has attacking potential, or Nunes if you want to have a differential and a lesser one. But if you want Diaz, Diaz से आपको 6 point ही मिलेंगे. That is what I would say, because any game that City plays and City scores, Haaland, it's either Haaland or Foden who takes the bonuses. So there is no chance that any defensive player gets those bonuses, irrespective of their clean sheets as well. O'Reilly, I would prefer, because O'Reilly is really good going forward. He's always there in attacking positions. He's there
Right.
he has assisted 3 and scored 2 as well. So उस aspect से बोलूँगा, FPL aspect से तो I would rather have an O'Reilly, but Diaz is also a solid pick, bhai, but it's only 6 pointer for Diaz maximum.
Hmm. Correct. I agree with what Piyush by saying. I think O'Reilly is a must-have man at this point in time. I think the three they're the literal the knights that you need to have. Definitely Phil Foden, Erling Haaland, and Nico O'Reilly. Without it goes without saying. All three have been. I mean, they've been giving you points on a consistent basis comfortably. I think all three, and I don't think you should miss out on that, man. I think O'Reilly is a must-have.
Yep.
Uh, what's up, Supradeep? Thank you so much for joining. Kya haal hai, KV bhai, and all the panel members? We're all doing great. Thank you so much for joining. Once again, guys, I think 18-19 लोग देख रहे हैं. Stream जरूर like कर देना. पीयूष भाई का channel title में ही pinned है. Please go and subscribe to his channel as well. Show some encouragement for all the creators, and help you create more content. मंजीत भाई की टीम, एक second. He hasn't really asked anything. He does have Mo Salah in his team.
Some. Oh God.
I'm
And
Hassan.
Grealish as well, bhai. I think
Why
Grealish is also injured.
Manjeet
And
Bhai, Manjeet Bhai is a
Goalkeeper
member of the channel, so
Pope
I
भी
don't
है
want to
यार.
laugh.
Pope is also injured. Manjeet bhai.
Pope is injured. Mo Salah. देखो, but this is
Grealish.
an easy pick. You have Krupi Junior and all, and I'm pretty sure आपने अपने free transfers भी नहीं use करे. I'm pretty sure कि आपने अपने free transfers नहीं use करे. So laughing on legend, not good. अरे क्या वो खेल ही नहीं रहा है? वो खेल ही नहीं रहा. अब
Manjeet
मैं क्या
bhai.
करूँ? ये कौन है ये? Who is this?
Darlow.
Darlow
Who is
is the
Darlow?
backup. Carl Darlow. Ex Newcastle goalkeeper. He's the backup for Leeds for Perry. Lucas Perry.
अरे भाई, Merlin Quagmire, yes, member for
बाकी
8
यार
months now.
आपकी
Appreciate it,
टीम
buddy.
तो कसम. I mean, it's got good
This is like
differentials with us. Tavernier, Reindeers, they're good differentials. Cucurella, but again, wo double up on Chelsea
this is the
defenses.
reaction. This is the reaction when surgeons will look at my liver 20 years from now.
This is what happens when you drink too much of Mountain Dew.
Arey bhai, KV bhai, you are just too good with your pop culture references as well. But by again, Isidore and Haaland are the two players to have the least number of touches in box. How come you have ended up having both of them? Haaland I can understand, but how come Isidore? There's so many good strikers there.
I think at this point, only Haaland, Senesi, Gehi, and maybe Cucurella are getting you points.
And then you are having a Chelsea double up ahead of Newcastle, where you are they are going to play Tosin. I mean, by this needs a full revamp. This team needs a full. Reinders, I'm not sure if Reinders is going to play this game. By the way, so that is one more sus player there.
चलो पहले चिरंजीव is here. Chiranjeev, thank you for joining, भाई. Guys, please stream जरूर like कर देना. Is it sensible to swap Gehi with Guardiola? I think.
Yeah, if it's a shorter term thing, then yes. Long term thing, I don't know, bhai. I think Palace is still good, but yeah, but Guardiola is, yeah, he's also that good, bhai. But Gehi and Palace, I think I would back them, because first I think he's cheaper than Guardiola, and then you can always have a city, and you can always have a city space if you want to have another attacker. Let's say if you want to enable, if you kind of get to know that Pep trusts Cherky even more, because if you see his numbers, those numbers are really amazing. So you can always you need to have that spot, that city spot as well left. So don't waste that. Gay is a perfect option for me, bhai.
Paji, I think team needs a lot of work. Salah goes out, Foden comes in. That'll have to be your first transfer. Your second transfer will be Isidore out and probably Thiago in, or if you have the funds, Ekitike in. Personally, remove Chalobah and Grealish if you have transfers again. I think both need to go. But a lot of needs. You need a lot of work. The team needs a lot of work.
KV reacts bro, Addy bro, आ गई अपनी वाली खबर. Kai Havertz suffered a setback and now has to delay his return for Arsenal until
अरे वाह,
early
क्या
to mid
बात,
January. Injury,
क्या
FC merry-go-round है full on.
चार्ल्स यार।
पीयूष भाई तो कल रात से ही खुश हैं. आई डोंट नीड टू सब्सक्राइब टू पीयूष भाई, उन्होंने जब से चैनल शुरू किया है तब से अच्छा. फेयर इनफ मैन, फेयर इनफ.
Arey, OGs,
Lapping
man.
legend
But
not good.
seriously, guys, if you've not subscribed to Piyush's channel, you need to. He has a lot of really interesting shows, including his. I think tomorrow, kal आपका Friday का भी वो Friday का
Yeah.
जो show है.
Friday.
Yes, the Friday
Oh
show.
my god,
You need to
his
definitely check it out. It's
mystery
a lot of fun.
saw routine.
He gets
I
a
would
lot of
like
these
to play a
mystery
game.
guests and उसके साथ games. Yeah, he plays this game. Very interesting. Do check it out. He also has one more where he analyzes cities ka matches and performances with a few of the other city streamers as well. So definitely do check it out and do subscribe to Piyush Bhai. He's got a lot of
If
great
I had to ask someone to make a write up for me, I think Advait is the one I am going to go by. Beautifully summarized everything that I stand for, everything that I do on my channel. Advait in 30 seconds has summarized. I can't do it better than him. So thank you so much, Advait. Thank you so much, KB bhai.
Addy ने मेरा भी राइट अप बनाया था. Just wrote one word, गांडू.
बेवड़ा.
बेवड़ा. मंजीत भाई टीम बदलना भूल गए पर पिक्चर भेजना नहीं. He's playing anti FPL.
Yes.
I believe in Mo Salah more than Liverpool fans. Daldo at this point has more scope being Mudrik's employee than getting points in FPL.
अरे भाई कुकिंग हो रही है यहाँ तो आज इस टीम की भयंकर तरीके से.
Manjeet bhai thought I want to have a Scandinavian giant and a क्या? Fucker
अरे
from
LOD
Lord
यार,
of the...
Isildur is that
अच्छा, okay, got it. अच्छा, अब he needs open heart surgery. Instead of Grealish, go for Bruno. Not a bad suggestion. Kinkai is out.
Yes.
So guys, final thoughts. ये याद है, पता है क्या, जब मैंने टीम देखी वो वाला गाना नहीं बजता है जब वो those 4 Africans वो उठा के जा रहे होते हैं डांसिंग वाले.
तो कोविड वाला वो उसकी बात कर रहा ना. वो
हाँ, वही.
एपिक यार.
बताओ जल्दी से खत्म करो इसको.
I think there are a lot of
things to do. I think Piyush bhai, I think lot of.
मंजीत भाई आपका WhatsApp कर देना मेरे को.
हाँ, but if you have free hit wildcard, then please आप लोग तो contact कर ही सकते हो Discord में. I think KV भाई and Advait would help you out. But if we don't even know how many transfer do you have. अगर अब if you start taking hits, then it's already gone. So I don't know how to assess this.
Need like a personal touch. मतलब बाकी टीम तो तब भी एक दो अंदर बाहर है तो that is fine. यहाँ पे आप एक बार we'll just हम एक स्क्रीनशॉट करके भेज देंगे. आप सिंपली वो चेंज कर देना. I think this team reminds me of having the duo of Mateta and Mateta thinking I'm a genius.
पाजी जैसे काम करना, रितिन भाई का जो टीम है एग्जैक्टली कॉपी कर देना बस. वाइल्ड कार्ड है तो
हाँ, वाइल्ड कार्ड I'm pretty sure free hit भी होगा. Okay, अर्चित की टीम आ गई है. Okay, he has Raya, Hartman.
Why is he doubling up on Burnley?
He just started playing FPL by the way. Last week ही इसने टीम बनाई है actually.
Okay.
तो तभी इसका वाइल्ड कार्ड एंड फ्री हिट भी अनअवेलेबल ही है. He's got Ekitike, Haaland. चलो ठीक है. Like for a first time, let's take that perspective also. चलो maybe Manjeet
but
bhai
Hartman
just
goes and O'Reilly comes in.
Okay, Hartman goes out as a transfer and O'Reilly comes in. Yeah,
O'Reilly has to come in. वो तो guaranteed है. Chalobah also
बाकी तब भी चल जाएगा. ये यहाँ से लेके
यहाँ तक यार. एजे का मिनट्स भी गारंटी नहीं है ना केवी. We were also discussing the same.
तो एजे की जगह what he already has Foden, Guimaraes, Wilson, Neto को ला सकता है if he wants. That's within the
Semenyo. Anybody who can have Semenyo, bhai. I would ask to take that punt on Semenyo, bhai. A lot of people don't have him. A lot of people can't have him. this is the time, because you need to have one or two maybe players who are against the template at that particular time. Semenyo's ownership is, I don't know what his ownership is right now, but I think that is the game where you need to have him, and if you can have him, you should be going for him. उससे अच्छा आपको और कोई option मिलेगा नहीं, because most of the teams would be having, let's say, a Foden, Saka, I think Aketike, Haaland, and everybody. These are the template players. Bruno. You need to have at least one player who you think is going to attack the other ones. So for me, Semenyo is the one for this week.
True. Yeah. And again, I think as what Mystic was saying,
his team was
makes sense.
hit के बाद की थी.
उसकी टीम में Donnarumma and Raya है, is what Mystic said, which again doesn't make sense.
Yes. Good point. दोनों प्रीमियम गोलकीपर. ये तो मैंने लास्ट टाइम
बोला. First he has just started it ना, maybe that is why थोड़ा सा ये सब चीजें he'll learn gradually.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, everybody
have fun, bhai. I'll just suggest you to have fun with this team. Think आपका जो भी acumen है, football acumen, and the way you see football, do those transfers. Don't worry about the ranks, don't worry about the everything. Just enjoy this particular moment, because ये एक ही बार होता है. एक बार जब आपको चस्का लग जाता है FPL का ना, तो you just get into that analytical mode. उसके बाद you can't make those free choices. So enjoy it. For me, this is the best particular year of anybody who's playing FPL for the first time. Don't get into too much analytical. Don't think too much. बस सी मैं तो आई टेस्ट पे बिलीव ज्यादा करता हूँ. नंबर्स एंड ऑल आई डोंट बाय टू इट. देखते हो अगर आप फुटबॉल, आपको पता चल जाएगा who is the hot stepper right now. Just go for it. It doesn't matter if even if you get wrong, you're only going to learn from that, but you're going to enjoy that as well.
Correct. True. Very true.
चलो रौनव है यहाँ पे. रौनव कह रहा है, टेल मी एवरीथिंग, माय लास्ट 2 वीक्स फॉर शिट. दिस इज कमिंग फ्रॉम द गाय जो मेसी को स्टेडियम में देखने गया था. देख लो गाइस, बारसा फैन क्या कह रहा है. माय लास्ट 2 वीक्स फॉर शिट, एंड दिस इज इंक्लूडिंग द वीक जब भी मेसी से मिलने गया था. So
and by the way, he said he on his, I think, thumbnail wrote something like that, the best day of my life. And matlab, you had a best day of your life, and in that best day you had a worst week as well. Matlab, how ironic, bhai Ronald. How
was very ironic. And देखो, don't tell me 2 हफ्ते से खराब है, ठीक है. 2 हफ्ता तो मत बोलो मेरे को. मेरी खुद के लीग में तुम 39th पर हो, है ना. यहाँ पे ऑल ओवर इंडिया में लोग 76th रैंक पर हैं. तो like I am not suggesting anything. Like there is nothing to suggest. You have to get Mbumo out. And you have to play Mark Guiu. You don't have any other option. And Dewsbury Hall is also going to go out. So somewhere you're going to score 0 points. कितना free transfer वगैरह, transfers भी
0
transfer वगैरह भी नहीं है.
How come you ended up in such a position, भाई? 5 free transfer मिले थे, क्या किया 5 transfer का?
मैं नीचे आ रहा हूँ ना, जैसे मैं नीचे आ रहा हूँ, समझ में नहीं आ रहा क्या हो रहा है. Anyway, प्रशांत की टीम देखते हैं. Messed up in game week 16. What do you think about the team for game week 17? Don't tell me 82 points is messing up.
How is it messed up, bhai?
Oh my god, why? Haaland on the bench.
And
oh no.
You could have killed it, bhai. You could have just killed it this game.
Captain Thiago, bhai.
Thiago, bhai.
Now I get the reference.
That's 100, bhai. You would have been in the top 50 in the world, man. Fish.
Oh भाई साहब, maybe he must have forgotten भाई. ऐसे इतना बड़ा ब्लंडर वरना ना करता. He must have he might have missed the deadline, and that is why this situation happened. बाकी look at the team भाई. Everybody bloody scored point apart from that captain and Bruno Guimaraes, of course.
Who should be the captain? Foden or Haaland? Haaland, which is
please don't.
For other than Raya, who can have a good run for clean sheet. अच्छा ठीक है. तो game week 17 की ये टीम है. यहाँ पर है Verbruggen, Gehi, Van Hecke, O'Reilly, Fernandes, Foden, Rice, Wilson, Ekitike, Thiago, Haaland. I think ये थोड़ा सा damage control कर लिया है so far. And I think you've already gone with
but doubling up on Brighton again, goalkeeper and defender. Van Hecke.
Yes. Who do you have in defense? He has Van Dijk in defense. Tottenham away.
Tottenham. Yeah.
But you should always, matlab, it's still better than Van Hecke. What do you think, Advait? I think Van Dijk still possesses that aerial ability to score from corners, and Tottenham are really sus from defending corners. They've conceded so many goals this season.
from set
I think
pieces.
you should मतलब अगर आपके पास मान लो कोई आर्सेनल का कवर होता then benching Van Dijk still makes sense, but having a Brighton double up in defense and having a Liverpool defender on the bench does not make sense to me. Just my opinion there.
Yeah, very true. I think Van Dijk should play ahead of Van Dijk.
That's the only change, right? And captain Foden or
He's got
Haaland,
the
Haaland.
template team otherwise.
चलो ठीक है. उसके बाद है प्रथमेश. चलो, this is the last team. I think we made good time also. ठीक है. Raya, Senesi, Shaloba, Gehi, Fernandez, Saka, Semenyo, Foden, Thiago, Haaland, Calvert-Lewin surprise entry, but
भाई how do you मतलब क्या कर सकते? This is one of the best drafts which is coming that has come in front of my eyes. I don't see anything like let's say अगर बहुत ज़्यादा hyper critical होंगे तभी we can say कि Calvert-Lewin की जगह पे you can have someone, but apart from that, look at the draft. You have Saka, you have Bruno, you have Semenyo, you have Foden, you have Haaland, you have Thiago, you have a Bournemouth cover there as well. You have an Arsenal cover, you have a Shalaba, and भाई I don't see any कुछ दिख ही नहीं रहा है इसमें मुझे कमजोर भाई इस टीम में. And look at the first cover as well, bhai. When Vanderwin is still very good as a first cover. That's a very good team.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I don't think
what do you want, by the way, Prathamesh bhai? What do you want from us? Why are you flexing like Ritin bhai?
Like this is a solid.
It is a very good team. Very good team.
Solid dub.
W.
Okay. I think those are all the teams covered. Okay. Once again, like I said, guys, अगर कोई भी सवाल जवाब है कमेंट्स में पूछ लेना. टाइम स्टैम्प्स अपडेट हो जाएंगे 1 घंटे के अंदर. वरना आप डिस्कॉर्ड पे पूछ सकते हो. प्लीज डू जॉइन द डिस्कॉर्ड and please do subscribe to Wise Piyush.
If you want to pull out my team, KV bhai, if you could pull out my team,
yes.
I'll be there in. I think I don't know if I'm out. आपके लीग में हूँ कि नहीं, but गोलो में तो मैं होऊंगा something. I don't remember the rank, but I think I remember the points. It's somewhere कुछ in 800. Surf, I think 9320. 9320.
Surfer Martel.
I think.
Surfer Martel is my username. 9320 is my FPL name.
I'll just open it up. 1 second.
Piyush bhai played his free hit last time.
Yeah. भाई I just had to play it. भाई it was wasted like that. मेरे को समझ ही नहीं आ रहा था क्या करूँ. I wanted to chase the upside, but it didn't work out for me. भाई I mean I made 2 Fulham defenders play against Burnley and they conceded. So all my defensive points were down like that.
But midfield.
अच्छा ये इसमें नई वाली टीम नहीं आएगी शायद, राइट? अभी क्योंकि because I've made the transfers.
Go 1 game week पहले.
हाँ तो go 1 week पहले because I've made transfer. I'll tell you what I've done.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. That is my bus team. So एक बार zoom करना कि भाई इसको. If you can. Okay, I can see it. So I have made. I got Sade out this game week. I got Minte out, and I got Mateta out. Okay. Maybe. So I bought in Saka. I bought in Semenyo, and who is my 5th midfielder? He's also good. Someone good. I don't remember who is the 5th midfielder. And then I don't have an Arsenal cover there, so I still have 2 free transfers. So I might do it before the game week because I really hope of covering that Arsenal defense, because that is what I would do. So this was my free hit team, by the way. I took a few risks there. So I went for Szoboszlai because I really thought that was the game where he could attack, because I knew Salah was not going to start. But again, it didn't happen. I think Eze is one thing that I was very hopeful of, that people were not having Eze for that game, and Eze for his minute was a problem. But again, the rest, I think, yeah. So this is my free hit team, but I'll send it in the Discord भाई. आप एक बार देख लेना उसमें, if you want to. If anybody wants to have a look at my team as well, मैं केवी भाई के Discord में I'll share as well that my team. अभी right now मेरा कैमरा ही बना हुआ है मेरा फोन, तो I can't do it, and I have forgotten my password as well.
No worries, buddy. No worries. आई थिंक हमारे उसमें नहीं हो क्या. चलो कोई नहीं.
नहीं, केवी रिएक्ट्स में नहीं है. आई डोंट थिंक पीयूष का.
No, I'm not here.
पॉइंट्स मेरी ये मेरी टीम है. दिस इज माय ओवरऑल रैंक इन इंडिया इज 8500. ओवरऑल पॉइंट्स पहले यार. Overall points is 951, which is not
Amazing,
great,
amazing.
not horrible. Overall rank is inside 500k all over the world. चलो ठीक है. And पीयूष की क्या है? पीयूष की
I think I'm somewhere at 700k के आसपास हूँ मैं.
700k points एक बार देखता हूँ मैं. Where are the points? You have 930. That's pretty good actually. 880. हाँ, ये
800.
overall rank होता ही है. And Manchester City, India, you're doing pretty good. Baki, like local leagues, mein also you're like going up only, looking good. And then we have Advait. Where is you? Where is you? Californication कहाँ है भाई?
मेरे से जस्ट आ गया हूँ मैं.
इस बार नीचे गिरा है तू थोड़ा सा. But not bad. 382 inside 400k again. बाकी कुछ leagues में I'm pretty sure these are very tough leagues जिसमें तू 74th पर है. Goal 27th. Arsenal, India inside, and all over India also, and all over the globe also inside 400k. Chalo, theek hai. I mean, it's not the
And
greatest.
it's a very good,
but-
very good place to be right around 500k mark at the mid game week, because I think a lot of people don't realize this season is very different from any other season because of the transfers that we have gotten, and also the chips are going to be inactive again. So you never know, bhai. You never know, and when double game weeks come, it is very easy to jump on the ranks as well. So yeah. Akshit bhai, words captain is okay.
I mean that has been like what a curse, man.
What a legend, KV bhai. We all must thank him for what he has done for all of us, bhai. He single-handedly took down 115 million superstar, 150 million
he
superstar.
saved, he saved football.
He saved football, bhai. Yeah,
Football.
he saved football.
How many players in your mini league?
39
Yeah,
KVs.
39. All of non-Liverpool football guys bow to your sacrifice, Akshit bhai. A captain total points in 16 game weeks is equal to Haaland in 1 or 2 game weeks.
And you know what? One more anecdote, KV bhai and Adi bhai. So I remember the game week where they were playing Liverpool. This guy, Akshit bhai, had a cheek to make triple captain words, and he said, "I'm going to make him triple captain against Manchester United."
I
And he
remember
flubbed
most
because
happened.
he knew that the curse is so good that he's not going to do anything in the game, and that is what ended up happening. He again had this 0 pointer or 1 pointer, whatever it was. He had to be subbed prior to 60th minute, and he was enjoying. He was having fun. Yeah, मैंने कर दिखाया. Legend, absolute legend, Akshat.
Absolute
तब से तो
legend.
he's
Yeah.
been partying यार. तब से तो पार्टी ही पार्टी चल रही है अक्षित की. तो मतलब he's been chilling. Mystic कह रहा है Mystic does not want to leave without any controversy. वो कह रहा है कि thoughts on the Semenyo transfer saga. अद्वैत से मैं सबसे पहले पूछ लेता हूँ. अद्वैत, do we need Semenyo?
See, he'll definitely bring quality to our left wing, where certainly without Trossard, it looks like we're headless chickens on that wing, at least in the Premier League. I mean, Champions League, पता नहीं Martinelli को क्या हो जाता है भाई. But Premier League में barring Trossard, he'd be a good addition, but I think we should take a page out of Liverpool's book and just learn and just not be too greedy and get Ekitike and Isaac like how they got. So I just think we already have Madueke. Let's not. I don't think we need Semenyo. He's quality, no doubt. He's definite quality, no doubt. He's a great player. So far has had an amazing season, single-handedly carrying that Bournemouth team. But I don't think Arsenal have the requirement for him currently. I think there are other areas we need to address first, definitely.
Piyush, does Manchester City need Semenyo?
Exactly what Adi bhai was saying. I think if we can get him, bhai, then again he's quality and he's going to improve any squad that he gets into. But do we need him? I don't know, bhai. Some people might say yes because we have injury to Doku and Bob now again injured in the last game week, and we were struggling with that right wing position. But I don't know, bhai. Like if he's available, if there is a chance of getting him, then again he adds value to Man City as well. Similar to what I don't know what to make of that transfer, bhai. मतलब अगर आप थोड़ा और क्वालिटी होती, let's say if a Rodrigo was available, I would have jumped the gun. हाँ भाई मिल जाए तो मजा आ जाए. But I'm not saying Semenyo is not good. I don't know where do we fit him like that. So if you have to play on the left, then where does Doku play? We already have Marmoush because we also want to integrate him to the squad as well. On the right, you have Cherki and Bernardo, arguably your two best players there. Where do you put him? If you put them there, then who plays in the midfield? So there are a lot of questions for City as well with respect to Semenyo's transfer. But again, bhai, if you can get him, you get him. That is what I would say. I wouldn't be upset if we get him.
Mr. Kera, I think after the Pep news today, if Arsenal doesn't come, United are favourites. If he agrees to play in the position, we will fit him.
So mistake you
But
guys. If you are a
uh,
United fan, you
I
guys want
know
him to play
you.
on the
I
wing
know
back.
you.
Hey, Bhagwan,
Everybody's
left
linked
wing
to
back.
United.
That is the place that they want him to play left wing back. He has
Bilkul.
never played on the wing back position. But I mean,
Exactly.
he is good defensively, but you can't ask a player like Semenyo to play regularly on the left wing back. I don't see the world where he chooses a left wing back over a right winger or left winger, Arsenal or City respectively. That is what I would say.
In August,
Yeah.
everyone was shit scared of Liverpool. So fun to watch the crumbling downfall. Uh, yeah, I mean, as a rival, like we all pretend like we want, or we suggesting opinions for the other teams, but secretly you want to succeed yourself. ठीक है,
Correct.
सबसे that's the number one priority. You can give anybody whatever suggestions you want, but at the end of the day, भाई अपनी टीम जीतनी चाहिए. बाकी का चलता रहेगा जो भी है. लाइक लिवरपूल के देखो प्लेयर्स उन्होंने साइन करे, ऐसा नहीं है. देखो वन सीजन फ्लॉप भी हो सकते हैं, अगले सीजन शाइन कर सकते हैं, कुछ नहीं पता फुटबॉल में क्या कब हो जाए कैसे हो जाए.
Correct.
आर्सेनल इज गोइंग आफ्टर यील्डीज दिस
Hmm.
समर.
Willing
उसका
to.
बहुत
Enough.
हैवी लिंक्स है भाई. आर्सेनल यील्डीज टू आर्सेनल इज अ वेरी, it's more
But
likely
again,
that
man,
is going to happen. So
average, bro. Not really lit up the league. He has moments of brilliance, but not not the
uh,
complete package.
Galacticos signings हमेशा सीजन कुक्ड हो जाती हैं. आई वुड वार्नड, मैंने वार्निंग दी थी सबको जब सब बहुत ज़्यादा खुश हो रहे थे ना इतना पैसा खर्च करके. आई एम टेलिंग यू कि यू नो लाइक ये यू जस्ट टेकिंग प्रेशर ऑन योर सेल्फ. कुछ भी हो सकता है, तो ध्यान रखना है इस चीज़ का. बट ठीक है लाइक, हाँ, बट इतना हाई बना के साइन किए, चुपचाप सिर्फ रैकेटी के साइन किया रहता है. एंड इसाक कुड हैव प्लेड वेल एट न्यूकासल. एक और सीजन वेट कर लेते. जस्ट एंड यूनाइटेड विल गो ऑल आउट टू साइन Semenyo in January and hope the uncertainty over Guardiola's future could strengthen their hand.
क्या?
At Telegraph Ducker.
ये कुछ भी.
Has anyone
You know,
heard of the Telegraph Ducker? I mean, it's a
They,
source.
they,
I'm pretty
they
sure
should be
everyone
going.
knows
I'm
it.
not saying mistake. I'm not saying you should not be having him. But you yourself would agree, yaar, where does he like where does he best play? Like would he be a success as a wing back? Personally, in my opinion, he wouldn't be, but we have to see. Let's see if
That
he
is the
agrees.
question, right?
Because I what I'll give you well, what I'll give you is like after the Bournemouth game, the reaction and the way he was speaking to every player, I think there is
Hmm,
truth to it. There is some truth to it that
hmm,
United are in talks with him and he is kind of interested as well. But but you never know, यार. We have seen those transfers where what when uh, player आ गया आपके club में, he has clicked the photos and all, and then transfer has cancelled and he has joined some other club. Famously happened with Willian transfer as well, if you remember Chelsea and Tottenham,
hmm.
and there are a few others. So it can
Tottenham.
happen. Eze, this is the prime example. Tottenham was celebrating the day before he signed to Arsenal. I think there was this epic reel where
Exactly.
Utkarsh was celebrating, and the next day,
Ah,
फिर उसके बाद Dhruv ने made another reel where he was celebrating signing the Arsenal
अरे
t-shirt.
उत्कर्ष,
So you
बंजारा
never
भाई,
know.
all of them are celebrating.
Yeah, yeah.
लिवरपूल हमारे फ्यूचर आरसीबी टारगेट, राइट सेंटर बैक टारगेट जेरेमी जैके पे कॉन्टैक्ट्स कर रही है. हाँ ये तो चलता ही रहेगा
Chokeslam
man.
Dallo
Semenyo
again.
should sign for United and chokeslam Dallo again. One more window for United without a midfield and defense signing. Dr. Ortho will do their IPO thanks to Casemiro's weekly congestion.
What a comment, bhai. What a comment.
Yeah.
I
I
mean, more
think
than
he will
Semenyo,
succeed as a
they need a central
यार
defensive
मिस्टेक
midfielder.
यार
उगाटे उगाटे से नहीं हो रहा है भाई, but ये पता नहीं सेमेन्यो के पीछे क्यों पड़े. यूनाइटेड ना very weirdly run, man.
Yeah.
at least we have an upper hand one Spurs even without UCL and despite yeah देखो don't compare yourself to Spurs. I'll just say that ठीक है like don't do that because
But
that
what a
is that
rise
is
for
not the
Semenyo, yeah.
precedent you want to set. Hmm?
What a rise of Semenyo. Even पीयूष भाई I think वो 4-5 सीजन पहले चैंपियनशिप प्लेयर में था, वो चैंपियनशिप में
Yeah.
था with
Hmm.
Bristol City
Yeah.
or something. और अभी now one of the most sought after wingers in the
I
Premier
was
League.
surprised, Adi bhai, the way Bournemouth were decimated by this transfer window. No, I thought, how come Semenyo is left out? So you took out
Hmm.
Zubania, you took out Dean Housen, you took out Kirkes. I think one more player, Solanke, had left a window earlier to Spurs. I thought Semenyo was still very good. So how come nobody picked Semenyo from that squad? And I was surprised. But this season he took on that thing, and then for the first 6-7 game weeks he just lit the Premier League up with his performances, and now his stock has risen again.
Hmm. पीयूष भाई next stream when?
हाँ next stream कब है पीयूष भाई please
कल.
But I would
plug
be
कर
I would
दीजिए.
be doing the usual stuff like that. That is the Friday show tomorrow, and then followed by the watch along, that is City versus West Ham. Monday I do the
Hmm.
inverted way, which is the city centric podcast where I just try to have my thoughts and my opinion as to what had happened the previous week and what are the games we are looking forward to. And then in midweek I try to do one more stream where I just try to bring in someone and do some concept based thing. But that is how I am right now. I'm pleased right now. और अगर कहीं नहीं रहता हूँ तो आई एम ऑलवेज देयर. मतलब इट्स नेवर कि हम कुछ नहीं कर रहे हैं, कभी ना कभी इधर कभी
हाँ
उधर. सो
कहीं ना कहीं
दैट इज
सब
हाउ इट इज.
सब हैं everybody is everywhere right now so that's a good thing. Friday link up. KVRX would like to know Addy Bro's views. Is Pep on his final mission to stop Arteta from winning the league or not? इसके बाद Nirvana and Sia in Spain 2030.
I think it's not final mission. See, the thing with the which I really like, and I think a lot of other people don't really see this, is the amount of respect both have for each other. I
Hmm.
agree. Arteta has been his disciple, and he has. But Arteta has never said anything bad about Pep in his press conference. He's always praised him. He's always said that he's the man to have gotten him into football. And I think all this thing of where the student schooled the teacher just based on one result where we managed to beat City 5-0 and all that is just completely overhyping the situation. End of the day, Guardiola is a world class manager. He's one of the best in the world. He's definitely the top three. You unquestionably he's won every single trophy out there possible. So it's always if you're going to compare, I think Arteta has always been in that thing of trying to transform the team and trying to get them to play his style and his way, which I still think he needs to tweak a little bit more. But Guardiola's just a finished product, man. He's got multiple things, man. He's the one guy who got the inverted system in. He got John Stones playing at CDM, which nobody could ever. I mean, I would never fathom. Even if I was a manager, I would never even think
Hmm.
of it, which work wonders. He got the inverted wingers in. He got the inverted fullbacks in. So that guy is just a genius on another level, man. You've got to give Guardiola his credit where it's due, and definitely he will be on his final mission to stop Arteta from winning the league. I think who wouldn't, if so
Hmm.
much praise is being said about us, about Arsenal as a club, saying that we have the best squad, we've got squad depth, and even though with all that praise and having so many players and having all this squad depth, City are still 2 points behind us. So I don't think City gets that credit where it's due. I still think that they are still a deadly City. They might have a few mistakes and frailties. I think it's pretty obvious. We have seen City. The Fulham game was one where I think we did see defensively City did a sleep off after scoring 5 goals. But they've still got a
Right.
world class manager and they've got a world class squad, man. So it's always going to be he's always going to, and I think what a good way, even if it is going to be his last season, which when I agree with Piyush Bhai, I don't think it's going to be his last season. What a way to go out by winning the league again, comfortably winning the league again. So I think it's all said and done, man. I think it's just a matter of perspective. But yeah, I mean, who wouldn't want to stop a rival from winning the Premier League? Who wouldn't?
Beautifully summed up, Adivai. I just would want to add this one thing more than stopping Arteta. I think he is more onto proving the world wrong one more time, because for the first time in a very long time, people had written him off even prior to the season started. So nobody gave him any chance. Everybody was like, it's either Arsenal or Liverpool, which was very strange for him. So if you have seen the first few press conferences, he was very salty with the media,
Mm,
because he is a
mm,
genius, and when you are a genius, there is certain arrogance that comes with it, and you are never content with being the second best or third best. And
Right.
for the first time in his career, he was written off by everybody, and he understands the limitations as well. He understands. देखो मैं बस इतना ही बोलूंगा चार्ल्स भाई, you I know you don't agree with me in most of the points, but our everybody knows, even KV bhai knows, and Eddie bhai knows, I've always appreciated Arsenal like no other. I've always gone on to stages and I told the story of what Arteta is to, and what Arteta has done is unimaginable, from where the club was to where it is. But at the end of the day, if they're competing with City, I'll have to back my team as well, right? That is just that's the perspective. But the point here is, uh, if at all he thinks he can take Arteta on, he is going to do everything in his power to do it. And it is not about Arteta. अगर Klopp भी होता तो भी same ही करता वो. It
He's
is just he
hammerable.
wants to prove
mm,
everybody wrong. He wants to prove
Exactly.
everybody wrong. He wants to make that statement that you had written me off. You had told me you can't win the Champions League without Messi. I'll go and do it with Man City, even if it takes me 5-6 years to do it. If you are telling me you can't win a Premier League without Rodri, I'm going to do it. Just because you think I can't do it, I'm going to do it and prove it to you. That is how his nature is. बस इतना ही बोल रहा हूँ और कुछ नहीं. And I'm sure if Arsenal goes on to win the trophy, he'll be the first person to call
First
at it
guy to
and congratulate him. That is how Pep is. People might not agree
mm,
with what he says, but behind the scene, everybody knows. And for anybody who has not understood their bond, please go and watch any Manchester City's documentary when Arteta was an assistant coach. How much value he added to likes of Sterling, Mahrez, and everybody. Everybody thank him like no other. They tell कि personally वो जा करके उसने स्टर्लिंग का कितना गेम इंप्रूव किया था, जेसूस का गेम इंप्रूव किया था. दैट इज व्हाई आई थिंक जेसूस केम. इनफैक्ट जिनचेंको हैड अ वेरी गुड interview on Arteta when he was at City. It is prior to him joining Arsenal. So
mm,
वो सब fake नहीं है, वो सब सच है. And I think he appreciates him.
mm,
He also appreciated the way he respected Arteta, that is. So I remember there was an
mm,
FA Cup semi-final where City were playing, and that is the Centurion season, I guess. City were playing Arsenal, and so there was a joke. They were having a dinner. Everybody in the coaching staff was having dinner, and Pep says to Arteta, "Now you are in charge. You are going to prepare this game because it's your club." And Arteta didn't appreciate it like that. He was like, "Yes, I do respect what I have here, but I love that club as well." And that is what we have been, we have witnessed in his tenure. I might not
mm,
agree with certain stuff that he says, but it's just a fan's perspective. Yeah, I
So,
cannot come
mm.
here and talk about Arsenal like I'm an Arsenal fan, but I appreciate what he's done for that club, and I understand how much effort it took for him to make the club the Arsenal club again. That is what I would say.
केवी तेरे को क्या लगता है?
Nahin, there's nothing left to say. I mean, you've given both sides of the point of view very well. Yeah, देखो, I feel that Arteta has always had that Arsenal pedigree, being captain under Arsene Wenger. He's always been very closely connected, and for a new manager to come to Arsenal, जो staff था, जो backroom staff था, he knew them पहले से ही. But he had very good relations with the Manchester City staff and players as well at the same time.
Yeah.
So his bonding with everybody has been, like, he's conducted himself really well in that regard. That's why that is why his job could have been so much more difficult as a new manager. Arsenal में आके 2 बार 8th finish करके बतेरी गालियां सुन के, like, no other manager probably would have gotten that same kind of opportunity. But because the players trusted him, because he was able to convince the owners, I can still get quality players despite us not finishing in positions that you were expecting us to finish in the first 2 seasons. the relationship that he had with Jesus, with Zinchenko, with other players as well, trying to get quality signings, trying to get good players in, and also and also trying to develop a culture at Arsenal, the same old culture that Wenger जब आया था पहली बार Arsenal में, he had done the same thing. He got rid of the old habits. He got rid of some of the things, and the added value of learning from Pep, tactically and otherwise. So all these attributes combined into a situation where Arteta could not, like वो कहते हैं ना, trust the process, जिसका joke बनाया गया था, but a process is very important during a rebuild, and I feel that जो attributes थे आर्टेटा के पास, उसका काम आसान हो गया. He believed in himself. वो आज तक भी
Yeah.
दिखता है. He believes in himself, and even Pep knows the same thing. He knows that these are important. Important things to for a manager to have, for a young manager to have, and वो energy भी है आर्टेटा के पास. Not that कि Pep के पास energy नहीं है. It's that Arteta is just has a little bit more. He's young. He can be naive at times. Like sometimes in the media, also British media, we know that can be very toxic and poisonous and make like some kind of drama out of nothing. So there is that. But I feel that he's handled himself really well, and I feel the
Yep.
combined tutelage of Pep Guardiola has helped him. His own personality, his own way of connecting with players has also helped him. Connecting with fans, Arsenal fans, आते ही उसने सबसे पहले he tried to change that culture. So I feel all these things have played a very important role in the rebuild of Arsenal. And when I speak of rebuild, Arsenal has been rebuilt. It has been
Yep.
rebuilt out of where we were to where we are. It is a rebuild. It is all other clubs would love to be in this situation. They would love to be in this situation where you are competing at the top most level. Like
Yep.
in other leagues also, like ज़्यादातर एक दो टीम होती है जो compete करती है at most. But I am very satisfied with how Arteta has reshaped and rebuilt this team, this club, from where it was. And I feel that all the points that you guys have also mentioned have had a very important part to play. और क्या, what else can you expect from a manager? But क्या, और मतलब हाँ देखो, मैं मानता हूँ कि हाँ भाई 6 साल हो गए ट्रॉफी नहीं आई है, 7वां साल चल रहा है. एंड पता है क्या, लाइक मैं हमेशा से यही आई हैव बीन ट्राइंग टू टेल एवरीबॉडी कि यार अगर ये चला गया ना, मान लेते हैं, ठीक है, मान लेते हैं आर्सेनल फिर ट्रॉफी नहीं जीतती, ठीक है, मैं फेंक देता हूँ वहां पे बाहर. मान लेते हैं आर्टेटा को निकाल दिया, अब किसे लाओगे? क्या गारंटी है वो ट्रॉफी लेकर आएगा? उसका क्या कनेक्शन है प्लेयर्स के साथ? उसका क्या कनेक्शन है आर्सेनल फुटबॉल क्लब के साथ? क्या वो आर्सेनल पेडिग्री है? वो किससे सीख के आया है? वो तो अपना आएगा, पैसा कमाएगा, निकल जाएगा. मैन यूनाइटेड के साथ भी यही प्रॉब्लम हुई. उन्होंने अपने लेजेंड्स को ट्रस्ट नहीं करा. उसने ओले गनर सोल्शायर को ट्रस्ट नहीं करा, जो बंदा इंप्रूव करने की कोशिश कर रहा था यूनाइटेड को उस टाइम पे. चेल्सी करती रहती है, पर चेल्सी is like used to it. Like अभी उनके पास एक अच्छा मैनेजर है. They don't want to let Enzo Maresca go because they know उसकी वैल्यू क्या है. अगर वो चला गया,
value में लौट गया. Very true.
Just one more point, Kiwi bhai, on what we were discussing. So actually two things. One, I think, is the best compliment that any manager could give his opposite number is surrendering to his tactics. I have never seen Pep Guardiola play the way he played against Arsenal at Emirates. That is the biggest compliment that he could have given to any bloody manager. So kudos to Arteta there, and that is how he has shown that respect. लोग कुछ भी बोलेंगे, but the whole point was City themselves didn't believe that they could go on and win that match. जीत सकते थे, I'm sure, but we didn't believe that we could win. As fans, we didn't believe, and as a manager, as a fan base, we were very scared. यार वो गेम में ना फिर से 5 हो सकता है हमारे अगेंस्ट, because we had already suffered 2 losses by then. So he gave them the compliments, and that is he has never changed his tactic like that. So first of all, जिनको भी ये लगता है कि हम respect नहीं किए या नहीं करते, that is one for you. The other thing, if you remember, anybody who is an Arsenal fan, if he remembers the first press conference that Arteta was in charge of, one bloody media person asking, bhai, people are telling me you are so inexperienced and this and that. How do they believe your project? He said they don't have to believe me. They have to believe in themselves. I'm not here to change perspective. I am just here to tell people to believe in themselves, and look how far we have come from that place to this place. So we have to take everything in context, right? If you're an Arteta out, you must come with solid facts in order to prove that this 6-year drought is is I'm so shocked. ये नहीं है. You have to take everything in consideration. 6 साल से जीत भी कौन रहा है यार? सिटी तो जीत रही थी, 6 में से 4 तो सिटी जीती है, एक जीत गई है लिवरपूल. वो जब हमारा डाउनफॉल हुआ तब अनफॉर्चुनेटली आपका भी डाउनफॉल हो गया उसी समय पे. बट यू हैव टू टेक. यूनाइटेड ने क्या जीता है, स्पर्स ने क्या जीता है, चेल्सी ने क्या जीता है. यूरोपियन कंपटीशन की बात नहीं करते. यूरोपियन कंपटीशन भी चेल्सी ने वो जीता जहां पर आर्सेनल, सिटी, लिवरपूल नहीं थे, बार्सिलोना नहीं थी, रियल मैड्रिड नहीं थी, बायर्न म्यूनिक नहीं थी. वो चैंपियंस लीग नहीं जीते हैं वो लोग. कॉन्फ्रेंस लीग ब्लडी नोबडी वॉचेस. ठीक है, kudos to you, you got that trophy. But again, you were not in the big leagues back then, so you can't compare that to let's say an Arteta. Premier League mein he's been that consistent. Tell me one more team apart from Klopp also had a downfall after 3 seasons. He almost went out of top 4. But you see the stability, right? So if you want to say Arteta out, you must come with facts, or else there are people like Advait, people like KV who are going to destroy you like anybody. So please, that is what I would just say.
चलो गाइस, फाइनल फ्यू कमेंट्स लेता हूँ. 2 घंटे के ऊपर हो गया है. आई थिंक सक्सेसफुल स्ट्रीम, वंडरफुल स्ट्रीम. पीयूष, आई होप यू एंजॉयड.
Lovely, bhai, lovely. Always a pleasure having.
हाँ, I love hearing the sound of your voice from time to time, and it's always नहीं in the sense that थोड़ा सा ना एक रिफ्रेशमेंट सी मिल जाती है. It's nice to talk to everybody जो अपनी community में है, creator community में and all that. So it's just nice to keep on having this conversation. And you know, football is that thing कि आज चलो हम game week 17 में हैं, कल game week 18 होएगा, 19 होएगा, फिर 38 आएगा. There are going to be perspectives are going to change, opinions are going to change. But it's nice to maintain that consistency of always having a conversation and always speaking about the game that we love. अभी क्या कह रहे हैं मिस्टेक, और कितने कमेंट चाहिए तेरे को? आ गया ना सेमेन्यो, कंफर्म है ना गाइस? मिस्टेक गाइस, ब्रेकिंग न्यूज, मिस्टेक हैज कंफर्म्ड एंटोइन सेमेन्यो टू ओल्ड ट्रैफर्ड, डन डील. ठीक है, लाइक यू हियर्ड इट हियर फर्स्ट. मिस्टेक ने कंफर्म कर दिया. कौन सा पीयूष, कौन सा कमेंट? क्वेश्चन टू पीयूष भाई.
It missed saying that Semenyo was certainly one talked about. Anfield can't read too much, but he gave tickets.
I'm pretty sure he heard none of the things that we just said about Arteta and Guardiola, and he's just been jerking off about Semenyo all this time. And अभी क्या मोहक भाई ने क्या बोला था तेरे को? याद है मिस्टेक? अभी क्या बोला था? ये पता याद है? उनकी स्ट्रीम पे कह रहा था कि कुछ यूनाइटेड फैंस ऐसे हैं कि अगर कल को सेमेन्यो आ भी गया यूनाइटेड, एंड अगर वो 3-4 गेम फ्लॉप कर गया ना, तो फिर ये उसकी भी गांड मारने लग जाएंगे. दे बी लाइक अरे किसको ले लिया वगैरह करके. तो अंडरस्टैंड भाई, अंडरस्टैंड. लाइक अगर वो आ भी गया, लाइक मान लो ग्लासनर आ गया, ठीक है, एमोरिम आउट एंड ग्लासनर आउट, अगर वो 3-4 गेम हारना शुरू कर दिया स्टार्टिंग में, फिर देन व्हाट विल हैपन? फिर ये उसको भी गालियां देंगे. तो ही इज राइट इन दैट पॉइंट कि थोड़ा सा लाइक कंट्रोल योरसेल्फ, अपनी टीम पे फोकस करो.
This is his question to Piyush bhai.
Who do you think will fit more in a wingback system of Amorim? Lewis Hall or something. अच्छा, ये ऊपर था काफी.
Bhai, Lewis Hall for me, and even better if you can have Livramento.
Nice.
हाँ नहीं, mistake is in love with Livramento. So no, what have you done?
Yeah, if you can have Livramento, he is one versatile player who can play on the left and the right as well, and he is accustomed to playing that position for a long period now under Newcastle's. So I kind of feel he. भाई सिमेन्यो, आपने कब उसको देखा एज अ विंग बैक यार? मिस्टेक भाई, आई जस्ट रियली वांट टू. ही इज गुड एट डिफेंसिव वर्क. हाँ, डिफेंसिवली ही कैन डू हिज वर्क, बट एक्सपेक्ट, आप इमेजिन योरसेल्फ प्लेइंग अगेंस्ट लेट्स से अनोनी मेडुएके, और लेट्स से यू आर प्लेइंग अगेंस्ट डोकू. Do you think Semenyo will ever get that space to run from 40 yards till the your own post? भाई टाइम ही नहीं मिलेगा उसको. In थोड़ा छोटी टीम के अगेंस्ट when you have possession, yes, but against big teams he'll be frustrated. भाई see Ahmad का reaction देखो आप. This is what I feel, by the way, भाई.
Very true. I think Semenyo will leave the pitch with another goal, man.
Great monologues, love it. अभी बताओ, Doku guy from City and Arsenal 50% players are already in the hospital. What is that one thing that will happen in 2 matches versus Everton away and West Ham at home? Arsenal के लिए पूछ रहा है. I think we need to get 3 points from both. That is a given. And हाँ guys, don't forget हम सब लोग City and Arsenal के भी watch alongs करेंगे. I don't know if Advait wants to join. अगर वो join करना चाहते हो वो
Everton watch along.
आ जाना. वो रात में है.
It is going to be beautiful because for the first time if City goes on to win West Ham wala game, that is before Arsenal's match, we'll
It will
be
be
1 point ahead of
Mm.
Arsenal, and then
1 point ahead.
Everton away, and there will be
Mm.
some jittery nerves there, because I saw that in Wolves game as well. I'm not saying Arsenal are not going to win that match. I think they're going to easily win that game. But the more time passes and the scoreline remains nil-nil, you will see the pressure coming
Mm.
out from
definitely.
the players, and that would be very interesting. That is one thing that I
I
would
तो
say.
feel
And also,
कि
it's the
pick
first
up
time we're
करना
playing
पड़ेगा
a नया
उनको.
stadium है. हम लोग कभी खेले ही नहीं
हाँ,
इसमें. Never
हाँ
played in
भाई,
this
and that is,
stadium.
and their record is good, KV, Adi bhai there, right? They've won most of the games at the new
They've lost
stadium.
only one, I think. उधर एक ही game हारा है. Everton
Yeah,
at their home. So they are solid.
चलो guys,
and I think they lost
thank
to
you very much.
Spurs, by the way.
Spurs.
That
They lost.
but Spurs से हार गए वहां पर भाई. I don't remember it correctly, but Spurs is one weird team who has done this to them as well.
चलो guys, thank you very much. And next Thursday, Friday, we'll do it again. And अगर आपके कोई सवाल जवाब हैं, please comment section है, Discord है, available for everybody. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. Take care, everybody. I'll see you in the watch along soon. And Piyush Bhai will see you tomorrow on his Friday stream. Thank you, Advait, Piyush. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye. See you guys.